The following is an exclusive presentation of the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU. This is the place in college baseball.
First pitch, he drives down the line in right field. Stay fair, and it is back-to-back jacks. 2-2 pitch, called strike three on the outer black. Drive home safely. Tigers win. They walk it off in the bottom of the ninth inning.
LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is on the air. Play ball! This is exciting live coverage of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network, powered by People's Health.
Called strike three, struck him out.
Brought to you by Cox, the official communications provider of LSU Athletics. McDonald's, official sponsor of the LSU Tigers. Our Lady of the Lake, official healthcare provider of LSU Athletics. Albertsons, the official grocery partner of LSU Athletics. Hancock Whitney, the official bank of the LSU Tigers. Louisiana Blue, official health insurance provider of LSU Athletics. And by Coca-Cola, official beverage partner of the LSU Tigers. The Powerhouse.
3-1 to Bear. Launched in the air to right field. Giving it a look. Ty Evans will just watch it go.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network. Powered by People's Health. Welcome in to the Hub International On Deck Show, presented by Hub International, Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Visit hubinternational.com. Coming up, Talking with Tigers, a trip around the SEC, the pitching matchup, the starting lineup, and a visit with Tiger skipper Jay Johnson. It's time for LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. Now, let's go inside the broadcast booth on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Last night certainly lived up to the billing, an exciting and competitive battle on the diamond, and it brings us tonight's Game 2 as the Mississippi State Bulldogs come in to take on your fifth-ranked Fighting Tigers of LSU. Hello, everybody. This is Chris Blair alongside Tiger champ Doug Thompson. Our straw stirring the drink back inside the Capital One studios. Miss Alondra Villarreal welcoming you to Skip Bertman Field inside Alec Buck Stadium here on the campus of LSU in Baton Rouge for tonight's play-by-play story. The Bulldogs came down from Starkville ready to play as they took an early lead and built upon it, eventually leading in the middle innings 6-2 over the Tigers. But in the fifth frame, LSU's bats came alive, highlighted by 2 home runs, a 3-run blast from Derek Curiel to cut the lead to 1, 6-5. And then 2 batters later, Stephen Monster Milam swatted one to the seats and left to give LSU the lead to stay as the Tigers take Game 1 by a final tally of 8-6. Tonight, bobbing and weaving the weather, pushing back first pitch to 9:05. It's Game 2 of this classic SEC series. The Tigers look to junior Anthony Ianson to set the tone on the mound, the right-hander making his 7th start on the season, a 3-0 record and sporting a poor 4.50 ERA. Mississippi State kept their ace, Pico Cohn, on the regular rest, and he'll go tonight. The junior right-hander also making his 7th start, coming in 4-0 on the season with a 2.52 ERA. So find your favorite chair, grab your favorite beverage. It's Game 2 on a Friday night. SEC baseball at the box. It's Mississippi State. It's LSU, and it's coming up next on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Baton Rouge isn't just the capital of Louisiana, it's the capital of college baseball. The fans, the players, the entire atmosphere. When it comes to baseball season, there's no better place than Baton Rouge. And the fun extends beyond the box, with plenty to do off campus. Explore some of Baton Rouge's best bites, visit our incredible museums, and enjoy the sweet sounds of swamp blues, born right here in Louisiana's capital city. Check out visitbatonrouge.com for more things to do on your next trip.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit LSUMKC.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Winning isn't everything. Wait, excuse me, read that wrong. Winning is everything. Hancock Whitney Bank is supporting today's action because we love to see people win. And we're supporting you with knowledge and support because we want to see you win too. Your business, your goals, your hopes, and your dreams. The right bank makes all the difference. How can we help you win? Visit HancockWhitney.com to find out. Hancock Whitney Bank, member FDIC.
Back with more on the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now to Talk with Tigers. Presented by your local Southern Quality Ford dealers on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Back here in Ellick Box Stadium, Skip Bertman Field, LSU versus Mississippi State for game number 2. Tigers with a big win last night by a score of 8-6, coming back from a 6-2 deficit. And Zach Cowan, who joins me now, was very instrumental in the win with 4 shutout innings to earn his 3rd save of the year. Zach, congratulations on that effort last night. Just talk about what made you so effective against a very solid Mississippi State offense.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. I think the way our defense kind of played the whole game leading up to that point allowed me to go out there with confidence and just trust myself and trust the people around me, and just kind of went out there and did my thing, so it was great.
Just your thoughts about the character of this team, down 6-2, going into the 5th inning. Nothing really had gone well for the Tigers up to that point. But the big 5-run 5th inning, you guys take the lead, you enter the game, and then you guys get the win. Just what does it say about the character of the team to make that kind of comeback? Yeah,
I mean, I think we trust this offense no matter what. Whenever we're facing a deficit, I think we always have that faith and that belief that we'll keep chipping away, and just like we did last night. So, kind of paid off.
So last night after the game, you spoke to the media along with Daniel Dickinson. Of course, Danny had a big home run last night, and Danny told us that you guys are roommates. So just talk about that relationship. You guys both new to LSU. How have you guys helped each other become acclimated to being a part of this program?
Yeah, I mean, we kind of became close in the fall. We actually have 2 more roommates, so there's 4 of us actually. So we're kind of hanging out a lot of the time outside of the field and kind of doing things together. So, I mean, it's great, and you get to come here and you just kind of get to have fun, play the game you love, so it's great.
So tonight, kind of a little, as we're speaking, we're in a weather delay right now and hoping to get the game going as soon as we can. But so how, as a pitcher, and I know you've been a starting pitcher, of course, in your career, as a starting pitcher, knowing that you're not really sure what time the game is going to start, how do you make that adjustment from a mental standpoint and a physical standpoint?
Yeah, I think on the physical side of things, just staying off your feet because you never really know when you're going to get ready. And then the mental side of things, that's just how, even it's cliche to say, just staying locked in, sticking to your game plan, not trying to change anything because the time of the game is changing. So really it's just staying prepared and trusting yourself to go out there and still perform.
All right, man, we appreciate it again. Congratulations on last night. Looking forward to the rest of the weekend, so good luck to you guys.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Zach Cowan with us. Tigers getting set to face Mississippi State. Back after this on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
He's going to the track, the wall. See ya. Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Half of the world's population depends on rice for 80% of their daily food needs. By 2050, population growth could increase rice demand by 30%. But as climate changes, rice output is decreasing. At LSU, we're using genetics, genomics, and AI to create new rice that yields more with less resources. We're not just feeding the hungry, we're growing a better future.
Leading you up to first pitch, this is the Hub International On Deck Show. Time now to take a trip around the Southeastern Conference. Presented by Visit Baton Rouge, Louisiana's capital city.
Well, it took a while, but we are set for baseball. First pitch here in Game 2, Mississippi State traveling to take on LSU. First pitch scheduled for 9:05 here on this Friday night. Tiger fans, a reminder, all LSU Sports Radio Network broadcasts stream for free on the LSU Sports mobile app. You can download the app for free on iOS or Android. The LSU Sports mobile app presented by BASF. We create chemistry. 2 series around the SEC began last night, including ours here in Baton Rouge, but everybody trying to get to action on this third weekend of SEC play. And to break that down for us, take us a trip around the SEC. Once again, to my left, here's Tiger champ Doug Thompson. Doug?
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, that other series was Florida and Oxford this weekend. Earlier today, Ole Miss defeated Florida in Game 2 to take a 2-0 lead in the series, 10-9. In fact, they're playing 2 today to wrap that series up in Oxford, and currently it's the top of the 4th. And Ole Miss is leading that one also 3-2, so they're getting the brooms out up in Oxford. Georgia defeated Auburn in the first game of that series in Athens earlier today by a score of 4-1. Currently, Texas A&M leads Kentucky by a score of 9-7 in College Station. That one's in the bottom of the 7th inning. In the top of the 8th, Tennessee is at South Carolina this weekend. The Vols have a 10-5 lead. In the bottom of the 6th, Alabama leads Oklahoma 5-2 in Tuscaloosa. Texas is on the road at Missouri. They currently have a 15-2 lead over Missouri in the bottom of the 6th inning. In the top of the 7th, Arkansas is on the road at Vanderbilt, and the Hogs currently pitching a shutout. They're winning that ball game 5-0. So, Chris, Ole Miss is now 6-2 in league play with that victory earlier over Florida. And how about the Gators? Still haven't won a game in league play. They're 0-8 and staring down their 9th loss in 9 games so far this season.
Tough start for the Gators. Tiger fans, a reminder, LSU Athletics would like to thank its Team LSU corporate partners, Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Louisiana Blue, Coca-Cola, and Hancock Whitney. Doug will keep you up to scores around the SEC as we go throughout the evening. The SEC scoreboard update, as always, presented by Republic Finance. Visit Republic Finance for all your personal loan needs. Get started at republicfinance.com/Tigers. Both teams happy to be out on the field. Tarp is gone. They're warming up. We get ready for first pitch. Game 2, Mississippi State and LSU. Coming your way at 9:05 Central Time. When we come back, we'll take a look at the starting pitching matchup for both the Bulldogs and your Tigers as we continue on the Hub International On Deck Show on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
As a full-service industrial contractor, Bartlett Group specializes in maintenance, turnarounds, and capital mechanical projects, refractory, soft crafts, fabrication, and more. Just a few of the companies that Bartlett represents include Excel Scaffold, DECS, Deltec Manufacturing, GMTS, and Precision Refractory. Bartlett boasts the best talent retention record with highly trained and seasoned professionals. Our mission, to deliver first-class service with the best scaffold system and experts. At Bartlett, our strength is our people, driving our growth and success. Choose Bartlett Group, where exceptional is standard.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
In Louisiana, we love our LSU Tigers. When the band strikes up those 4 iconic notes, the fans go wild. At Louisiana Blue, we're Tiger fans too. That's why we've teamed up with LSU Athletics to bring you the compassion of the cross and security of the shield, so you're free to wear your stripes and roar. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue, Louisiana True.
Proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Here's a look at the game's pitching matchups as the Hub International On Deck show continues on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Fans, Capital One offering checking and savings accounts. No fees or minimums. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Getting ready for Game 2 tonight. Took a while, originally scheduled for 6:30, but isolated and scattered thunderstorms and rain. Starting around 3:30, 4 o'clock around South Louisiana. We're hoping we can find a window here starting with a 9:05 first pitch. Speaking of pitch, let's take a look at the pitching matchups. With that, once again, here's Doug Thompson. Doug?
The Bulldogs are going to roll out Pico Khan. Of course, he's the ace, the Friday night guy. He's a junior with a 2.52 ERA. He's 4-0 so far in 6 starts. He's worked 35 and 2/3 innings, only allowed 18 hits and 10 earned runs. He has 7 walks and 53 strikeouts in those 35 innings of work. Opponents hitting under 150 at 148 on the year. His fastball is going to be 91 to 95 miles an hour. He's going to throw that more than half the time. In fact, 63% of the time to right-handers. His slider will be in the low 80s to mid-80s, 81 to 85. He's going to throw that mostly to left-handed hitters, and he'll throw a changeup in there at 81 to 85. The Tigers will counter with right-hander Anthony Ianson. Ianson enters the game with a 4.50 ERA. He's 3-0 in his 6 starts and 32 innings of work. He's allowed 27 hits, 16 runs. They've all been earned. He has 8 walks and 46 strikeouts. Opponents hitting 227 off of Ianson. So we have a lefty-righty matchup. Both pitchers will feature fastballs in the the low to mid 90s. Both pitchers have exceptional breaking pitches. For Khan, it's the slider, and for Ianson, of course, Chris, it's the big curveball.
No doubt about it. It'll be Pico Khan, the left-hander, and Anthony Ianson, the righty for your Tigers to start Game 2 tonight. Fans, if you think you have what it takes to be a true Caniac maniac, prove it at the next home baseball game. You can win a prize pack courtesy of Raising Cane's. One Love. We continue on the Hub International On Deck show. Up next, we visit with head coach Jay Johnson. Thoughts on last night's 8-6 come-from-behind win and the matchup here tonight between the Bulldogs and Tigers. Stay with us. More coming up on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Hey, Tiger fans. No game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons for you on our mobile app or at albertsons.com, where you can shop online and save over $300 weekly with digital coupons. Earn reward points every time you shop in-store or online and redeem your points for free groceries. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to start saving. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
Hey Tiger fans, get ready to swing for the fences because the 2025 baseball season is upon us, and SeatGeek is here to help you experience all the action. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be part of all the home run celebrations this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to LSU baseball games or to any other live event in Baton Rouge, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. The most disruptive idea in ticketing, a ticket that works. Expect the expected. SeatGeek.
People's Health has a new Medicare plan designed for people with diabetes, chronic heart failure, or cardiovascular disorders. It features a monthly over-the-counter allowance, lower costs for a number of prescriptions, and lower specialist copays than non-special needs plans from People's Health. To learn more about a chronic special needs plan, call 1-844-663-2133. Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies, a Medicare Advantage organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in the plan depends on the plan's contract renewal with Medicare.
Before the Fighting Tigers take to the field, time to visit with the top Tiger, LSU skipper Jay Johnson. Presented by Hancock Whitney, the official bank and credit card of LSU Athletics. On the Hub International On Deck Show from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Coach, I don't know if you could ask from a baseball fan perspective for a better game than last night. Just a great battle. Good news is good guys win 8-6.
Yeah, proud of our team. You know, one of our sayings is there's no clock in baseball, so I love those where we come from behind. Don't get me wrong, I'd much rather lead from the start, but showed good resilience, good toughness. You know, picked up Cade, who's been picking us up for 6 weeks now, and that was great to see. Executed good plan offensively out of their bullpen, got some free bases and got some big swings. So good job by the offense.
You know, one of the things that stood out to me is outside of the home run early in the game, it almost was like Cade suffered a little tough luck. There were a couple of little soft liners that found where the people weren't.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And credit Mississippi State. They got big, strong guys, and they made them pitch into the zone. And when they did that, they got just enough of it to get some bleeders. And when you face big, strong guys that are good hitters, you're going to give up a few more of those. And I thought he battled. I mean, even getting one out in the fifth inning was a big deal.
You know, one of the things as the game was going on, I started thinking back to last Friday's game in Austin, that not a lot to show for early on, but it felt like the team at the plate was still following the plan, and then you explode in that fifth inning.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, you never know, and it's a little bit unconventional baseball, but to steal and stop, to pick up one run in the second inning, instead of just waiting for a homer, that run ended up proving very pivotal. You know, good job, and we were fortunate to have a fast guy with Jake Brown on third base, and you know, the runs are tough to come by when you're facing good pitching staffs. And, you know, we're going to see a good one tonight in Pico Con, and they got some good guys in the bullpen. So we got to battle them, and we got to get into that bullpen early.
Lastly, I got to mention Zach Cowan. I've nicknamed him now Iceman. He just seems like he keeps a steady heartbeat.
Yeah, he's awesome. I mean, everything's awesome about it. His strikes, the pitchability, the command, the competitiveness. He's, just got the disposition, everything you want to be an elite pitcher, and he certainly is for us right now.
Again, you told us coming into the weekend, Coach, Mississippi State, don't worry about their record. They got a good hitting team. We saw that on display last night. For your pitchers today, what's kind of the method to try to keep them from creating damage?
Well, I think Zach did a really good job of keeping them off balance, and Anthony has a similar pitch mix, and so his ability to mix in the zone and get them in between, that's how you get these guys out. You know, Zach executed it perfectly last night. If Anthony can do that, we believe he can be really successful tonight.
Looking forward to it, Coach. Best of luck. Get after him.
Awesome. Thanks, Chris.
Head Coach Jay Johnson, everybody. Starting lineups coming up, and then we get first pitch. Game 2, Mississippi State, LSU, right here on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
You're invited to a Louisiana Saturday night with award-winning multi-platinum singer-songwriter and LSU graduate Jordan Davis. Saturday, May 3rd, on the field inside legendary Tiger Stadium for the second annual Bayou Traditions Gala. Don't miss this special Louisiana Saturday night. Enjoy delicious Louisiana cuisine, exciting live auction items, LSU coaches and student athletes, and much more. It's a night of celebration to support our student athletes. Get your table now at lsutaf.org/events.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. We're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit lsumkc.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
Wrapping up the Hub International On Deck show. We are just moments away from first pitch. Time now for the game's starting lineups. Presented by Cintas. Build a better workday when you partner with Cintas. Visit Cintas.com.
Fans, if you're planning an event, Grayson's Events and Entertainment has you covered. They've got everything to make your next event unforgettable. Just call them at 225-436-6520. You won't be disappointed. Let's take a look at the starting lineup. A couple of changes for Mississippi State. A slight change for LSU. We'll get to that. First for the Bulldogs, now 16-10 on the year. They're 1-6 in SEC play after falling last night to LSU in Game 1, 8-6. Gatlin Sanders, who entered the game early last night, will get the start tonight, his 13th start of the year. He'll lead things off for the Bulldogs. Second baseman, a junior, batting an even .400. Bryce Chance will bat second. He'll be in center field with a .287 average. Ace Reese had a home run for the Dogs last night. He'll bat third, play third. The sophomore with a .307 average leads the Dogs with 9 home runs on the year. Noah Sullivan will bat fourth. He's the DH, junior, batting .381. Hunter Hines at first base will bat fifth. Senior hitting .301. Reed Stallman will be in left field batting sixth. Right fielder Nolan Stevens will bat in the 7-hole tonight for the Bulldogs. Dylan Cupp, the shortstop, will bat eighth. And the catcher, Joe Powell, will be behind the plate, catching the senior, batting just .192, although did pick up his home run last night. Now we'll have the singing of our national anthem.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets rang clear, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of
Beautiful rendition of our national anthem prior to first pitch tonight. Let's take a look at the Fighting Tigers starting lineup. LSU 24-3 now on the year, 5-2 in SEC play. Derek Curiel again atop the order, the left fielder, a freshman, batting .411. Jared Jones will bat second and play first base. The junior leading the Tigers with 9 home runs, batting .406 on the year. Daniel Dickinson, the junior second baseman, will bat third. Ethan Fry gets the start tonight as DH. He'll be in the cleanup spot. Stephen Milam, the shortstop, will bat fifth. The sophomore hitting .365. Josh Pearson will be in right field after DHing last night. He'll bat sixth in the order. The senior hitting .317. Luis Hernandez, the catcher, will bat seventh. Also batting a senior, batting .254. Michael Braswell III gets the start at third base, his 17th start of the year. He'll bat eighth. And Chris Stanfield at the bottom of the order, the center fielder, a junior, batting an even .300. On the bump for Mississippi State, it'll be the left-hander Pico Khan, a junior with a 2.52 ERA. For your Tigers, it is junior right-hander Anthony Ianson. He'll be on the bump, 4.5 ERA, 3-0 on the season. That's a look at the starting lineups. That means up next, first pitch, Game 2, Mississippi State, LSU. Coming your way on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
When it's miserable outside, you will be comfortable inside with an energy-efficient Trane air conditioning and heating system found at TraneSouth.com. Trane's a proud partner of LSU Athletics. Trust Trane to lower your utility bills and save you money. It's hard to stop a train, but it's easy to afford one. At TraneSouth.com, find rebates, tax credits, special financing, and a reliable Trane dealer, subject to credit approval. Visit TraneSouth.com for details.
Will Scott Mobile Mini is the global leader in modular offices and storage containers. Keep your products safe and secure with our wide array of vault-like storage containers. Need shelves and lighting for your container? We can help. We have the right container for your industrial, commercial, or residential storage needs. All of our offices are delivered ready to work with customizable furniture options to fit any need. Give us a call at 800-841-7016 or visit our website at www.mobilemini.com.
In Louisiana, we love our LSU Tigers. When the band strikes up those four iconic notes, the fans go wild. At Louisiana Blue, we're Tiger fans too. That's why we've teamed up with LSU Athletics to bring you the compassion of the cross and security of the shield, so you're free to wear your stripes and roar. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue, Louisiana True.
Proud partner of LSU Athletics.
17 SEC championships.
His team, a strike and an out away from a natty.
26 NCAA regional titles.
2 outs, runner at first. The 0-2 pitch.
19 trips to Omaha in the College World Series.
Swing and a miss! And all is right in the world. Tigers win! Tigers win!
7 national titles.
The national championship is headed back to Baton Rouge.
The Powerhouse. This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. On the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Good Friday night. Welcome to Alec Box Stadium here in Baton Rouge. Game 2 of this SEC Classic matchup. Mississippi State down from Starkville to take Fighting Tigers of LSU. Last night, an 8-6 LSU win after Mississippi State showed up ready to play. They took an early lead, built upon it, eventually a 6-2 lead going into the bottom of the 5th inning. Bulldogs, again, as Jay Johnson, head coach of LSU, had told us, very good team, pay no attention to the record, and boy, was he right. It was a classic battle here last night. The Tigers exploding for 5 runs there in the bottom of the 5th inning to wrestle away the lead. 7-6, they would add one more late to make it an 8-6 win, but Doug Thompson, I think we can expect the very same type of competition tonight, although going to start a little bit later than expected, but we got exactly what we thought we would get last night.
Yeah, we may play into the early hours of tomorrow morning, but it was a great college baseball game last night. It had everything you wanted. It had the big hits, the home runs. I had some great pitching there at the end by Zach Cowan for the Tigers. And we talked about it before the game yesterday. Like, that's what you can expect when schools like this get together. They've been playing each other forever, hundreds of games, great rivalry, great tradition. You can throw everything out on those stat sheets and expect a pretty good game, and that's what we got last night.
So again, it will be Pico Khan, the left-hander for Mississippi State. Again, the ace of this staff coming into the season. Coach Jay Johnson has talked a lot this week about what kind of challenge that he will present. They decide to keep him on regular rest, so he'll get the start here on Friday night, game 2 of this series, while Anthony Ianson, junior right-hander for LSU, along with the Tigers, make their way onto the field. He'll take warm-up tosses and we'll be set to go. Mississippi State will have Gatlin Sanders, Bryce Chance, and Ace Reese to start things off tonight. As you can imagine, scheduled for a 6:30 first pitch, now moved back to 9:05. Not quite the crowd we saw last night. And again, not sure, Doug, we're out of the way of any wet stuff here tonight. The radar does not look friendly, but we're going to try to find a window here to get this game in.
Yeah, that's the problem. We've been seeing weather coming this way, but right when it gets towards Baton Rouge, it's been kind of, dissipating, and now it's actually stopping raining a little bit. But when we were warming up before the game, it was raining just as hard as it's been for the last 4 hours. So I have a feeling it's going to be hit and miss all night. Let's just hope they don't have to roll the tarp back out for any delays. I think both coaches were concerned about starting the game and getting 2 or 3 innings in and losing their pitcher tonight. But I honestly think, actually talking to Coach Polk, that Coach Johnson was actually more anxious to get it started than Coach Lemonis, because of course Coach Lemonis's ace is on the mound tonight, and he wanted to make sure that he was going to get him out there as long as he could get him.
Ianson taking his warm-up tosses. Getting the wind brisk, as you would imagine. Last night, very windy here at the ballpark as well. We'll give you your game day forecast. Brought to you by AccuTemp. Chance of power outages. Never get a whole home generator from AccuTemp. Keep the power in your hands. Again, set as 69 degrees here with a light drizzle at the moment, off and on. Rain is forecasted really for the next hour or so. A little bit of break. And then starting in the early morning hours, we may see rain for quite a while on Saturday.
Well, I'm going to tell you, I wasn't a hitter, so I can't really speak to it, but as a pitcher, there's 2 types of pitchers. One that can deal with a little rain, a little moisture, and one that cannot. I was one that could not. The dirt starts to cake up underneath your cleats a little bit. Your cleats get a little heavier. You start to slip a little bit. And, of course, the ball gets moist. So hopefully Ianson's able to deal with that tonight, as it seems like it's just going to be damp all night long.
Gatlin Sanders ready to go. The left-handed hitter, a junior batting .400, will start it off here tonight. Ianson ready to work, and the first pitch delivered. Missed low for ball 1 with a fastball, and we are underway. Time of first pitch, 9:06 Central Time.
Yeah, Sanders actually didn't start last night.
Yeah, came in early.
Yeah, he came in after 2 at-bats to Sawyer Reeves.
There's a swing and a miss on a breaking ball from Ianson to even the count, 1 ball and 1 strike.
And then tonight, Sawyer Reeves isn't even in the lineup. Last night he was their leadoff guy.
The 1-1. Just missed the outside corner, came back with a fastball there, and it's 2-1. Sanders, with his 36th plate appearance of the season, awaits on the 2-1 pitch, sends it back foul into the screen, and that'll leave it up 2-2. Sanders coming to Starkville from Madison, Mississippi, 2 years at Jones College, located in Ellisville, Mississippi. 2 balls, 2 strikes, Ianson. And lifted in the air to left field. Coming in on the run, Tarek Curiel able to get to it with the glove for out number 1, and Sanders retired.
All right, 1 down, 26 to go.
Batting second for the Bulldogs, center fielder number 38, Bryce Chance.
Had a chance last night to visit with Ron Pope. Had plenty of time this evening waiting on the game to get underway. Of course, he and I both spent some time in Statesboro, Georgia.
Yeah.
He was the head coach of Georgia Southern baseball there in the mid-'70s. Actually took Georgia Southern to their only College World Series. Swing and a miss by Bryce Chance, and it's 0-1. Another swing and a miss. Nice pitch from Ianson. Chance looking to the Mississippi State dugout, saying, yeah, I knew better. He'll dig back in. 0-2 the count. 1 out, nobody on, just underway, top of the first. Here's the 0-2. And he got a piece to stay alive, fouls it back. Ianson this year, when you take a look at his starts, he really has that stick-to-itiveness.
Yeah.
He's been roughed up at times a little early, but then starts to settle in, and Jay Johnson said he likes the way he competes on the mound. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back again off the bat of Chance.
96 miles an hour on that heater. Yeah, he's got thick skin and a short memory. Those are 2 key components to a pitcher, certainly a starting pitcher.
And certainly here in the SEC.
100%.
SEC bats can humble you in a quick moment. Here's the 0-2 from Ianson. And it missed low. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Coach Polk told a funny story. He said he took Georgia Southern up there to Omaha. They had a meeting when they all arrived, all the coaches, administrators, and teams. They said, all right, we need to set the uniform combinations. First the 1-2. Called strike 3. Ianson. Got the breaking ball across. No offer from the bat. And there's 2 gone. He said they got in the meeting. They said, okay, what colors is which team going to wear? And Coach Polk said, we have one uniform, and it's white. He said, we actually played Texas in Omaha. They had to wear the burnt orange, which was not their preference.
Oh, wow. That's a great story. We got one uni. Sorry.
Ace Reese will stand in now.
I've never heard of that before. Oh,
Reese with a home run last night. He's got 9 on the season. First pitch. It's 0-1.
Telling me we went to the College World Series and we couldn't get a navy blue top for the boys. Jeez. Man, college baseball's come a long way.
Long way. Here's the 0-1, fouled off by Reese. And Ianson works ahead, 0-2. Nobody on, 2 outs, just underway, top of the first. Ianson with Hernandez setting up outside. The pitch was there, but they rule it just off the plate. That'll make it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Our officials tonight, umpiring down at first, Scott Klein, Jason Millsap at second base, Brandon Bennett down the line at third, and veteran Jeff Head behind the plate calling balls and strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Ace Reese. The wind and pitch. Launched, line drive to right, coming over. Pearson just shy of the track. Able to make the play for out number 3. So the Bulldogs go in order to start the game. We played a half inning, no score. Bottom of the first coming up. Tigers will have Curiel, Jones, and Dickinson to get it started. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. We're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Late night baseball here in Baton Rouge. No score. Mississippi State win in order. 1-2-3. Get our first look at Pico Khan for our eyes here in 2025. Highly heralded left-hander. Last week's SEC Pitcher of the Week. Able to help Mississippi State. Again, just 1 win in conference play. They got it against Oklahoma last weekend in Norman. But as we said from the outset, Doug, you could watch this team last night and see that record's not going to last. This is a very talented team. And we've mentioned it multiple times this week. It is a tradition-rich program. And again, there's going to be some teams take their lumps here in SEC play. It's just that talented. We'll see Derek Curiel, speaking of talent, the freshman out of West Covina, California, on a tear in his first season as a Tiger, batting .411.
Yeah, you talk about tradition-rich programs.
First delivery inside, brushes him back. It's 1-0.
Who had this on the bingo card? 3 of the bottom 4. State 1-6, Texas A&M 0-6, Florida 0-8. Who had that after 3 weekends?
Here's the 1-0. There's a strike. to even it up 1-1. I mentioned Curiel batting .411, and in SEC games through 7 now for LSU, and Curiel's been in all 7. He's batting .370 as a true freshman. Here's the 1-1. Nice bender in for a strike from Kahn, and it's 1-2.
And leads the team in hits and runs.
And near the top statistically in the SEC in those departments. They'll put on the shift here, slide 3 infielders right of the diamond to the left-handed hitting Curiel. Kahn fires, and this one outside in the dirt, evens the count.
Pico Kahn's got a little bit of Cade Anderson in him. I mean, they're similar builds. That fastball gets to 95 like Anderson. I just feel like he's not quite maybe as refined as Cade Anderson.
2-2 pitch, ground ball up the middle. Again, right there, positioned to make the play and throw to first in time. And the shift works for the Bulldog defense, and they record the first out of the inning. That will bring Jared Jones to the plate. Last night, Jones 0 for 4. Did get aboard on a walk and score a run.
He also hit 2 balls over 100 miles an hour off his bat. This wind, same wind basically from right to left. Hit it right into the teeth down the right field line. Would have definitely been his 10th home run of the year.
So now he'll face Kahn. Lefty on righty matchup, and the first pitch. There's a strike at the belt, and it's 0-1. Jones a .406 average. 9 home runs, leads the team 42 runs batted in. The 0-1. High above the letters, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Started him off with a couple fastballs there. That's something Jones not used to seeing.
The 1-1 to the plate. There's a strike at the letters. Again, another fastball, and it's 1-2. So Kahn not backing down. He's coming right at Jared at the plate. The 1-2 to the plate.
Watch out.
Just under the elbow inside. Evens it up 2-2.
Watch out.
Low and inside, slides Jones back. That'll fill the count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Kind of big reason in Mississippi State's pitching staff. Number 3 nationally in hits allowed per 9 innings.
Yeah.
And a strikeout to walk ratio. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, and Kahn wins the first battle. Gets the strikeout, 2 gone. Now we'll see Daniel Dickinson, the LSU second baseman. Fans have the right equipment to take on any job linked to the land. Just visit Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, at sunequip.com.
That might be the most fastballs Jones has seen in any at bat this year. I think I counted 4. I know it was at least 4.
You might have to go back to the early part of his freshman season. Dickinson takes the first pitch, and it's a strike from Kahn. It's 0-1. Two gone, nobody on. The 0-1 gets loose outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Kahn had a heck of a performance in that matchup against Oklahoma last weekend. Struck out 8 consecutive batters between the 3rd and 5th innings.
Goodness gracious.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Dickinson swings over the top of another fastball, and it's 1-2.
He definitely cuts it loose out there, that's for sure. Long and lanky.
2 outs, the 1-2 pitch. Dickinson stays alive, fouls it back. LSU Athletics fans would like to thank tonight's game sponsor, Coca-Cola. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Take a taste. Kahn takes a little extra time now. He steps back on the bump. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Daniel Dickinson, a .353 hitter. And the pitch. Look out. Just about caught him, just missed. It's now 2-2. Pitch to the plate. Dickinson swings and lifts it foul back behind us. Out of play, still 2-2. Taking a look at tonight's recipe for success, brought to you by BRQ Seafood and Barbecue, official catering service of LSU Athletics. Kind of mentioned Ianson there, who got through the first inning with flying colors, and that's kind of what you're looking for here. You go back to last night, you mentioned it, partner. Zach Cowan able to handle the 4 innings to close the game, as this is a swing and a miss. And Pico Khan dealing early on. A ground out and a couple of strikeouts, and the Tigers go in order. That'll bring Mississippi State to the plate in the top of the second. We are scoreless here at Alec Box Stadium. Bulldogs will have 4, 5, and 6 due up. Sullivan, Hines, and Stallman. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
There's nothing like the feeling of a grand slam, and every great play deserves a great sip. With 15% alcohol by volume and a colorful collection of fun flavors, Buzz Balls are the perfect ready-to-drink cocktail for every moment of the game. Try the rich Choco Chiller, zesty Lime Rita, spicy chili mango, or discover your new favorite flavor. From play ball to the final pitch, there's something for everyone to enjoy in a matter of seconds. So cover all your bases and buy Buzz Balls today. Buzz Balls is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics. Must be 21 plus. Please enjoy Buzz Balls responsibly. Buzz Balls, Carrollton, Texas.
Score big with MMR. Join the team at the largest privately owned open shop electrical and instrumentation contractor in the nation, headquartered right here in Baton Rouge. MMR is committed to positioning each team member for success. Whether you're a student seeking an internship, just starting your career, or already a seasoned professional, MMR offers a variety of positions just for you. Get in the game at MMR, where your future is bright. Kick off your career at mmrgrp.com/careers. MMR, a proud partner of LSU Athletics.
Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your trusted experts for all your home service needs. With over 35 years of dedicated service, we prioritize your comfort and satisfaction. As an official partner of LSU Athletics, we bring our expertise to every game, from installations to repairs. Our team delivers honest pricing with no surprises. Call us today at 225-777-8888 and experience the difference with Southern Air Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. Go Tigers!
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Scoreless after an inning here. Mississippi State coming to the plate. Noah Sullivan will lead it off here in the top of the second inning. Sullivan last night 0 for 3. Did reach base by way of walk. He stands in the first pitch from Ianson. Misses low and away, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Fans, Our Lady of the Lake, proud to be LSU's championship health partner. Together, LSU and Our Lady of the Lake, champions for Louisiana. Another breaking ball from Ianson, and it missed away. Now 2 balls, no strikes. Defensively for the Tigers tonight, once again, Michael Braswell down at third, Milam at short, Daniel Dickinson at second base, the Bear Jared Jones at first, Curiel, Stanfield, and Pearson left to right in the outfield as Ianson pulls the string on a changeup, swing and a miss, and it's now 2-1. Luis Hernandez completes the battery with starter Anthony Ianson. Sullivan takes a little extra time. Now he'll dig back in. Righty on righty matchup, the 2-1. There's a strike at the knees. Not sure Sullivan agreed with that. But it evens the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two to the plate.
Yep.
Another one, swing and a miss, and Sullivan down on strikes. Anthony Ianson with his second punch out, 1 gone here to start the top of the second inning.
At the plate for the Bulldogs, first baseman, number 44.
That was a heck of a pitch right there.
Now with Hunter Hines, the dangerous Mississippi State hitter. Again, last night had a well of a game, which he is known to do. He went 2 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Drove in a run, board on a walk. Of course, had the solo home run, line drive shot to right field. First pitch missing from Ianson, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, Hines crawled into third all time last night.
This pitch from Ianson got loose. Above the mitt of Hernandez, all the way to the backstop it goes, and that'll make the count 2-0. Heinsohn fires. Just inside. 3 balls, no strikes to Hunter Hines. Heinsohn trying to get him to chase with them breaking pitches, trying to stay off the heart of the plate, knowing the damage that Hines can do. 5 home runs on the year, as Doug mentioned, climbing in career home run totals.
Got a ways to go to catch the next 2.
Yeah. There's a strike with a take on by Hines, and it's 3-1. So now Heinsohn trying to reset. Shift is on defensively for the Tigers to the left-handed hitter, but the pitch missing outside, ball 4, and that will send Hines down to first base. And Mississippi State has a runner aboard with 1 out here in the top of the 2nd inning.
About a 3-1 breaking ball there. About a little respect.
Reed Stallman getting a start tonight, his 15th start of the year. Out in the left field, a senior left-handed hitter. First, Heinsohn, a little slow toss over to first to keep an eye on Hunter Hines. Stallman, a native of Robbins, Iowa. First delivery to it, missed outside from Heinsohn, and it's 1-0. Started his career as freshman and sophomore seasons at Des Moines Area Community College, then 1 year in North Carolina at Campbell, part of the Fighting Camel baseball team.
Campbell Camels?
1-0. Did he go around? They appeal. They say he did not. The pitch was down in the dirt. That'll move the count 2-0. Stallman last year started 47 games at first base for the Camels. Finished 3rd in home runs with 15 dingers. Hines with a short lead off of first. 1 out, no score, top of the 2nd. Here's the 2-0 to the plate. Off speed and outside. 3 balls, no strikes.
Now, I want to say he fell behind in all 3 counts in the first inning, too. I know he was 2-1 in 2 of them.
Heinsohn glances over to first. Now the 3-0, showing bunt. He'll bring it back, and it's a called strike on the inside corner with a fastball, and it's now 3-1. Nolan Stevens on deck for the Bulldogs here. First, a 3-1 pitch from Heinsohn. Sent back foul into the screen, and now a full count. Stallman also power in his bat. 5 home runs on the year. He's got 4 doubles, driven in 17 runs. Heinsohn from the stretch and the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Pulled the string, and down on strikes goes Stallman. Heinsohn with punch out number 3 on the night.
And back to the off speed with a 3-2 count executed at that time.
Now batting, right fielder number 36.
Let's get ahead here and make it a little easier.
Nolan Stevens batting .355. Last night 0 for 3. Got a board on a walk. First pitch to the plate. Called strike, inside corner fastball, 0-1.
There we go.
Hines still at first base, and the 0-1 pitch. Low and in the dirt, got away from Hernandez, and Hines quickly advances down to second. So the Bulldogs now with 2 outs have a runner in scoring position. Last night they took the early 2-0 lead in the top of the first inning. Added another in the top of the second to have a 3-0 lead before the Tigers scratched a run across in the bottom half of the second inning. So a small threat here for the Bulldogs, albeit with 2 outs. But a good hitter, a left-hander, and Stevens at the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hyanson delivers, and a swing and a miss. Boy, dialed it back at 78. Stevens couldn't stay away, and he falls behind 1-2. Kind of like the mix of pitches here by Hyanson early on. Constantly changing speeds. Here's the 1-2 and a fastball at 94. Called strike 3. Hyanson now with 4 punch-outs early on, and again the Bulldogs leave a man stranded. We played an inning and a half. No score. Tigers come to the plate. Meat of the order presented by 44 Farms. It'll be Fry, Milam, and Pearson. When we continue, this is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
He's going to the track, the wall. See ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
There's danger out there. It lurks on highways and quiet neighborhood streets. It's more likely to kill you than a shark, and more terrifying than the biggest snake. Distracted driving claims lives every day. Every notification, swipe, social post, video, or selfie while driving risks your life. So while you might think public speaking or the zombie apocalypse is scary, what's really terrifying and even deadly is distracted driving. Eyes forward, don't drive distracted. Brought to you by NHTSA and the Ad Council.
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Ethan Fry will lead it off for the Tigers as we hit the bottom of the second inning. Scoreless so far. Fry getting the start tonight at designated hitter. Ethan, good start to 2025. Batting .378, 4 home runs on the year. Takes a big, healthy hack, but fouls it back on the first pitch from Kahn, and it's 0-1. Fans join MMR, the largest privately owned open shop electrical and instrumentation contractor in the nation, and a proud partner of LSU Athletics. The 0-1. Just high and outside, evens the count, 1 ball and 1 strike. Fry, the junior out of Rose Pine, Louisiana. Played by injury since arriving here, but certainly looks like he is good to go as he lands this one deep to left field, into the left field landing. See ya. Ethan Fry, home run number 5. Tigers are on the board. They lead 1-0.
He knocked the stitches off that baseball. 390 feet. That is a big man that just hit that ball.
Kind of hung up there on the outer portion of the plate.
Nice
he got
catch.
the thick of the bat on it.
Catch out there.
Great grab by the youngster out in the landing.
Just one section over from our guy out there, Mr. Corey.
Nice grab, young man.
Stephen Milam, he homered last night. He gave the Tigers a 7-6 lead there in the 5th inning with a 2-run bomb. And he'll stand in, bat from the right side against the left-handed Pico Khan, and the first pitch a strike at the letters, and it's 0-1.
Milam's got some sweet spikes on tonight.
The 0-1 pitch. Chased one up and swing and a miss, 0-2. Milam almost went again. They appeal, and down at first base, Scott Klein says yes. He went around, and Khan picks up a strikeout. His 3rd of the night, 1 away in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Again, a very rare occurrence, the strikeout by Milam. We saw him go down on strikes 1 time last night, his first at bat tonight. Now we'll get Josh Pearson to the plate. Pearson batting .317.
And to me, I don't know, again, I wasn't a hitter, but a strikeout on a check swing's almost worse than strikeout looking.
First pitch in on the hands and a called strike. Pearson a little surprised. The LSU dugout very surprised, and it's 0-1. Pearson struggled a little bit at the plate last weekend against Texas, went 1 for 9. But last night, 2 for 4 with a run scored. Quickly, it's 0-2 now to Pearson, and with the 2 strikes in the count, we'll move the 3rd baseman Ace Reese into the rover position with the defensive shift. He's about 15 feet into right field. The 0-2 and a swing and a miss. Nice breaking ball from Khan, and Pearson down on strike. So after giving up the solo home run to the leadoff hitter Ethan Fry, it's kind of what you expect from great pitchers. They come back, get 2 quick punch outs, now 2 gone here in the bottom of the 2nd.
Yeah, this kid can sling it. Now I can understand why Lemonis was trying to make sure that there was a window that this kid could be on the mound for a couple hours and not just have his start cut short.
That'll bring Luis Hernandez standing in. The Tiger catcher takes the first pitch a little high for ball 1, 1-0. Luis, the right-hander, batting .254. Khan fires, and again they'll appeal. This time Scott Klein at first base says no. Pitch was outside. It's now 2 balls, no strikes to Hernandez. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win. Khan's 2-0 delivery. Strike at the letters. Make it 2-1. And early on, Jeff Head, our home plate umpire, got a little vertical on the strike zone. Both teams will have to adjust at the plate. Hernandez takes a hack, fouls it back. Evens it up, now 2-2. Hernandez swings and misses. Bottom falls out of that pitch from Pico Khan, and after he gives up the solo home run, he finishes with 3 strikeouts, and the Tigers get 1 run on 1 hit. Ethan Fry deposits it in the left field landing. It's a 1-0 lead, LSU over Mississippi State after 2 complete. Top of the 3rd coming up. Bulldogs to the plate. This is Fighting Tiger baseball.
To the beat with these chart toppers from the Louisiana Lottery. It's a smash hit. Play Hit $100, hitting it big with $100 prizes. The chart leaders keep coming. Scratch big, win bigger. Play Loaded $200, fully loaded with $200 prizes. And climbing the charts, it's $1,000 stacked high with $1,000 prizes. Play the biggest hits now at any lottery retailer. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
In a region famous for its cuisine, Blue Plate Mayo has been a staple since 1927. From New Orleans to Lafayette, Houma to Baton Rouge, it's the mayo Louisiana reaches for when it's time to make something delicious. Whether it's dressing a po' boy or making that perfect dipping sauce for crawfish, it has to be Blue Plate. Blue Plate Mayo, the official mayo of LSU Athletics. That's the good stuff.
This is Coke Zero Sugar. Could I be the best Coke ever? Try and taste with your ears. Hear those bubbles? Imagine them tingling on your tongue. Fizzy deliciousness. Listen to that cascading liquid. A mouth-watering waterfall. Irresistibly tasty. Zero sugar. Crisp, refreshing, and ice cold. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Try and decide.
We head to the top of the third inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball. Presented by Bengal Pest Products. Guaranteed overnight extermination with Bengal.
1-0 LSU leading Mississippi State. Ethan Fry with a leadoff home run there in the bottom of the second inning. After that, Pico Khan settled in. Finished with 3 strikeouts to put the Tigers back out on the diamond defensively. It'll be Dylan Cupp to lead it off. Oh, first pitch, he will launch towards the alley, left center field. It's going to get down, take a bounce off the wall. Stanfield will pick it up, but an easy leadoff stand-up double for Dylan Cupp to announce his arrival here in Game 2.
Yeah, Cupp was 1 for 4 last night, but he kind of had the same strategy that Ethan Fry did. I mean, he was up there looking for a fastball and put that barrel on at 103 off the bat. 375 feet, about as far as you can hit it without hitting it out of here.
Dylan Cupp with his 6th double of the year. That'll get Joe Powell to the plate. Powell with a home run last night. He's got 2 on the season. Average still at 192 for the Bulldog catcher. Have the corner infield playing in the right-handed hitter. Zionsson checks the runner, and here's the square to bunt, but the pitch is low and away, and it's ball 1.
And the bottom of this lineup has been pretty good so far.
Again, squaring to bunt, can't make contact, and it evens the count 1-1. So with nobody out, Coach Lemonis trying to get a runner a little closer here. Have a chance to maybe tie this up with less than 2 outs. We'll see. Now Powell again will square to bunt, the 1-1. And it's fouled off the plate and then rolls to the backstop. Now 1 ball, 2 strikes to Powell. Fans, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Louisiana, proud to be the official health insurance of LSU Athletics. Louisiana Blue. Live Louisiana, we've got you. Zionsson comes set, looks back to second, checks on Cupp. Now the 1-2 and a swing and a miss. Anthony Zionsson with his 5th strikeout of the night. Powell unable to lay down the bunt, advance the runner. That will bring the Bulldogs back to the top of the order, and Gatlin Sanders, who flied out to left field, and Derek Curiel, his first time up to start the game.
Yeah, Ziansson's got his breaking ball working too. But it's up to 40 pitches now. Here with 1 out in the 3rd.
Zionsson fires. It's a strike on the outside corner at the knees. Braswell at third base, still even with the bag. Jones back behind first base near the line. Milam keeping an eye on Cupp. Now he'll get back into the shortstop position. The pitch delivered low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sanders, after entering the game last night, went 0 for 2 as a strikeout victim. 1-1. Hit hard but foul. Gets Zionsson ahead in the count 1-2.
That was a pretty good hack at it. And that first out there to start off the game, that was hit pretty good too out to left field.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Zionsson from the stretch. The pitch. Again, foul down the third base line, just beyond the third base dugout. Sanders took a little step around home plate. Now ready to go. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second, a 1-0 LSU lead. The 1-2, again, fouled back. Spoils another Ianson 94-mile-an-hour heater. Count remains 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Chewing up those pitches, though.
Still just 1 out. A 1-0 LSU lead, but a runner for the Bulldogs at second base. The 1-2 pitch to the plate. Just missed a little high with a fastball. That'll even it up now to Sanders, 2-2. Two from Ianson. Again, foul as Sanders keeps battling at the plate. Ianson getting very close to 50 pitches thrown here.
What did he start at? Let me see. Was it 41 to start this at bat off? Yeah, no, 40. So this is the 8th pitch of this at bat.
Ianson's 2-2 delivery. Missed outside. Wow. Fills the count now to Sanders, and the drama thickens.
Wow.
Catlin Sanders, one of 10 juniors on this Bulldog club, heavily veteran program. 10 juniors, 13 seniors, 2 graduate students. Payoff pitch from Ianson. Ground ball. Scoots along the infield. Dickinson picks it up. Pumps, throws to first, a little closer than they wanted, and just...
I think he's safe.
Wow. Anybody want to appeal? They rule him out at first base. That was awfully close. Don't see anybody asking for
I cannot believe they're not going to review that because it really looked like he was safe.
Sanders does the job, although it's the second out. He's able to move Cup over to third base. Not sure if Dickinson maybe didn't mean to pump or maybe just didn't have the proper grip, but he pulled it out of the glove and then did it again, and that was...
Well, when they pulled that tarp, there was water all out there where he fielded it. So that ball was probably a little slick, and it was an awkward angle. He had to wait for Jones to turn all the way around to face him. So there was a lot of things happening there.
First pitch to Bryce Chance, who stands in for the second time, is a called strike. He was caught looking by Ianson, one of 5 strikeouts so far for the LSU starter. Chance, one of those seniors on this Bulldog club, will swing and foul it out of play right side, and now Ianson in the driver's seat. 0-2.
Big pitch here.
Runner at third, 2 outs, an 0-2 count to Chance, and the swing and a miss, and Ianson lets out some emotion. 6 strikeouts for the Tigers starter, and the Bulldogs strand a runner at third. They get no runs, 1 hit, they leave 1 man on. We go to the bottom of the 3rd inning. It's a 1-0 LSU lead. Tigers come to the plate, 8-9, top of the order. When we come back, this is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
You're invited to a Louisiana Saturday night with award-winning multi-platinum singer-songwriter and LSU graduate Jordan Davis. Saturday, May 3rd, on the field inside legendary Tiger Stadium for the 2nd annual Bayou Traditions Gala. Don't miss this special Louisiana Saturday night. Enjoy delicious Louisiana cuisine, exciting live auction items, LSU coaches and student athletes, and much more. It's a night of celebration to support our student athletes. Get your table now at lsutaf.org/events.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
And here's Heather with the weather.
Well, it's beautiful out there, sunny and 75, almost a little chilly in the shade. Now, let's get a read on the inside of your car. It is hot. You've only been parked a short time and it's already 99 degrees in there. Let's not leave children in the back seat while running errands. It only takes a few minutes for their body temperatures to rise, and that could be fatal.
Cars get hot, fast, and can be deadly. Never leave a child in a car. A message from NHTSA and the Ad Council.
The bottom of the third inning of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball is presented by Bengal Pest Products. Guaranteed overnight extermination with Bengal.
1-0 LSU leading Mississippi State early on here. Even though it's a late night, game scheduled for 6:30, eventually got underway at 9:05 here in Baton Rouge. Ethan Fry, the difference in this one, a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the second inning. Michael Braswell, the Tiger third baseman, will start it off here in the third. The first pitch from Pico Khan is a called strike, and it's 0-1. Braswell on the year batting .216. Platooning at third base with Tanner Reeves, who got the start last night. Pitch misses high, 1 ball and 1 strike.
Yeah, Reeves got the start against Evan Sierra as a right-handed pitcher. Looks like Braswell will take the lefties.
Khan's 1-1 pitch. Braswell, big swing, but fouled it over the first base dugout. And it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. In that outing against Oklahoma last week, Khan surrendered just 2 hits through 6 shutout innings in that 2-1 win for the Bulldogs, their lone win in SEC play. The 1-2 upstairs, missing to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Infield playing straight up against the right-handed hitter as Khan's 2-2 pitch to the plate. Say missed inside. That'll fill the count now to Braswell. Sent back foul again. Stays alive. Fights off the fastball from Pico Khan. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. Payoff delivery. Braswell skies it high, but foul out of play right side.
There's another long at bat. That was started the inning with 32 pitches. Now he's up to 39. This will be the 8th pitch of this at bat.
Both coaches and both offenses trying to run up the pitch count here. And 2 pitchers that are really dealing early on. Payoff pitch, and Braswell sends one high down right field way, but again right into the teeth of the wind. It hangs up. Easy play for Nolan Stevens, who settles under it, and there's 1 away. Braswell retired. Some chase thrills, others drive it with the 2025 Tundra and Tacoma. Adventures at every turn. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer. Visit Toyota.com today. Adventure, it's what we share. We'll see Chris Stanfield at the bottom of the order. Stanny looking for his first hit of the weekend. He went 0 for 3 last night. Khan's pitch got loose, missed high and outside, and it's 1-0. Stanfield, basically a second leadoff hitter, located at the bottom of the order. He started out the year atop the order, but Jay Johnson likes to sprinkle those leadoff hitters throughout the lineup. Stanfield's kind of found his home there in the 9 spot as this pitch misses outside, and it's 2-0. He's batting on the year .300. 5 doubles, a triple. Just drove in 11 runs. 2-0. Low and inside. Now Khan with a 3-0 count to Stanfield.
Well, this would be nice for the Tigers.
And there's a strike. Inside corner, Stanfield a little surprised. Thought he might have seen ball 4, but it's now 3-1. This one knocked base hit into left field. Good piece of hitting by Stanfield. Makes the wide turn, hesitates. Now it's a little mishandled by Stallman out on the track, and Stanfield easily arrives into second base. Chris with his 6th double of the year. And with one out, the Tigers, a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, that ball was hit well, 101 off the bat. Another good at bat from Stanfield. Not a bad spot to be in for the Tigers with Curiel up and a runner in scoring position. Catch up on some scores around the SEC. One just wrapped up, Alabama and Oklahoma. The Sooners had the bases loaded in the top of the ninth, and Alabama was holding on to a 2-run lead, and Oklahoma was not able to convert, so Alabama wins the first one of that series.
First pitch, a breaking ball to the left-hander Curiel. It's a called strike, and it's 0-1. Tigers 1 run. Stanfield getting the second Bingo Pest Product base hit of the night for LSU. He stands down at second with 1 out. 0-1 to Curiel. Missed high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Stanfield dancing out at second base, and the 1-1. Curiel chases. Nasty breaking ball that ended up nearly half a foot off the plate outside, but Curiel could not hold back, and he falls behind 1-2. Kahn's 1-2 pitch. Curiel slaps it foul towards the seats, out of play and left.
Another great game today. Texas A&M gets the win at home in the first game against Kentucky. Kentucky jumped out to a 7-1 lead in the top of the fourth, but A&M put 2 on the board in the bottom of the fourth and 5 runs scored in the bottom of the 5th inning. They never looked back. 9-7. The Aggies come back and win.
1-2 pitch. Good eye by Curiel. That one awfully close. Just missed a bit high and outside. 2-2.
Talk about a team that needed a win.
Setting up outside to the left-handed hitter is Powell, the catcher. Kahn's pitch inside and high. He's upset with himself after that one delivered. That'll field the count now to Curiel. Kind of knew something was special with Curiel after he arrived here on campus. Finished up fall baseball in the inter-squad games, batting .388. Payoff pitch, ground ball right to the second baseman. He'll pick it up. Sanders throws to first to Hines in time for the second out. Stanfield will scoot his way into third base. So now with 2 down in the bottom of the third, it'll be Jared Jones batting for the second time tonight. Went down on strikes in the first to Pico Kahn. Stanfield just 90 feet away here in a 1-0 LSU lead. And you get the sense that runs are going to come at a premium tonight, at least early on, the way Kahn and Ianson are throwing the baseball.
I mean, think about how it shaped up last night once those pitchers settled in, even from the bullpen.
Time going to be called. Powell out there along with Dylan Cupp talking it over now with Pico Kahn as Jones, the Bear, just kind of rumbles around home plate waiting to get a swing.
So last night, of course, Zach Cowan had the Bulldogs in check, but let's not forget the outing by Chase Hungate. He went 3 1/3 there at the end, throwing it down there from under, and had the Tigers all off balance. 1 hit and 1 run over those 3 1/3, kept the Bulldogs in it.
Yep.
And, I mean, one on a wild pitch, that doesn't happen very often, but I tell you, Pico Kahn's got the type of stuff that could definitely get you a wild pitch right here.
Stanfield takes his lead off third with 2 outs. The pitch to Jones. Missed high, 1-0.
And that's not a knock to him. What I'm getting at is his off-speed stuff is nasty. And sometimes that can be tough for the guy behind the dish to handle.
1 ball, no strikes to Jones. Swing and a foul back into the screen. Evens it up, 1 ball, 1 strike. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network and the LSU Sports mobile app.
Along with Tiger champ Doug Thompson, I'm Chris Blair. Our straw stirring the drink, Alondra Villarreal, back in the studio. 1-0 LSU leading Mississippi State. Jones lets this pitch fly by outside, make it 2-1 now to Jared Jones, the Tiger first baseman. Bottom of the third inning, 2 outs. Chris Stanfield, a 1-out double, now stands at third base, begging for Jones to bring him home. Swing off the end of the bat, fouled back again. 2-2 the count.
Timely hits. That's how you win baseball games. Right now is an opportunity for Jared Jones. Tough with 2 outs, but he's not one of the best hitters in the SEC for no reason.
This is where he's made major strides, and Coach Johnson talked about it earlier in the week, and that is first couple of pitches, first couple of looks, he's got the green light to mash one. Now he's got the 2-strike approach, just trying to battle up there, maybe even pepper the baseball to get Stanfield home as he fouls that one back. Still, the count remains 2-2. It's kind of the development of his strategy in his third year here at LSU. We talked about it last night. We talked about it Tuesday night. Year one, we knew the type of power he possessed. Pitchers started to rely on the breaking stuff to keep him at bay. Last year, he made improvements there. This year, the 2-strike approach a little bit better, but fouls this one off to stay alive on a pitch, nasty pitch inside with a little loop to it, and it's still 2-2.
Look, if anybody still thinks this kid can't hit, I mean, he got to 50 home runs faster than anybody in the history of this program. It's kind of the conversation kind of ends there. I mean, there's been
because you look at the names behind him, they're impressive.
There's been a lot of homers hit out of these ballparks since the early 80s.
Stanfield with a leadoff third. The 2-2 to Jones, and again he swings and fouls it back. Spoils another fastball. It's 2-2. The count remains.
Got a battle right here. Let's see. This at bat started with 51 pitches. That was the 8th pitch of this at bat.
Kahn 1 pitch away from 60 here. In the bottom of the third with 2 outs. And again, Jay Johnson said last night, again, it was frustrating for fans. It was frustrating for the Tigers early on, just unable to get a solid bat on the ball against Evan Sierra, who I thought pitched really well for most of his 3 innings. But that's the plan. Stick with the plan. And right now, both teams trying to wear down the starting pitchers and get to the bullpen. 2 outs and a 2-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss. And Jared Jones down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Big punch out by Pico Kahn. That will be his 6th on the night. So the Tigers strand a runner. They get no runs, 1 hit, 1 man left on. Still a 1-0 LSU lead. Top of the 4th coming up. It'll be the heart of the order for the Bulldogs. Reese, Sullivan, and Hines, 3 and 4 and 5. When we continue, this is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
Hub International is Louisiana's premier employee benefits and commercial insurance brokerage. Hub can insure just about any risk that your business faces. Did you know Hub even insured the bonuses for our football coaches in 2022? Hub specializes in the construction, healthcare, real estate, and hospitality industries. Chances are you're probably already doing business with someone who does business with Hub. Turn to the agency that the Tigers, Saints, and Pelicans choose. Hub International. Visit them today at hubinternational.com.
In Louisiana, we love our LSU Tigers. When the band strikes up those 4 iconic notes, the fans go wild. At Louisiana Blue, we're Tiger fans too. That's why we've teamed up with LSU Athletics to bring you the compassion of the cross and security of the shield, so you're free to wear your stripes and roar. Live Louisiana. We've got you. Louisiana Blue, Louisiana True.
Proud partner of LSU Athletics.
4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, for the number you gotta dial. Life throws you a curve, you know the deadly devotion goes the extra mile. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. There's a number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up, throw your fours up. Deadly devotion goes the extra mile. 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, for the number you gotta dial. Throw your fours up.
The top of the 4th inning, presented by Dudley DeVosier Injury Lawyers. Throw your fours up.
Baseball fans, if you're looking for tickets, SeatGeek makes it easy to find so you can be part of all the home run celebrations here at the box this season. So whether you're buying or selling baseball tickets, SeatGeek, the place to do it. SeatGeek, the official ticket marketplace of LSU Athletics. Expect the expected in SeatGeek. 1-0 LSU leads. Top of the 4th inning here in Game 2. Ace Reese will lead it off. He's 0 for 1. Fly ball out to right field, and Josh Pearson, his first time up. It's Anthony Ianson so far, 3 innings of work, giving up 1 hit, 1 walk, 6 strikeouts. Ianson, the right-hander, looks in, and the pitch to the plate. Just off the outside corner, but threw it right where Hernandez was placed, and it's 1-0.
Man's got some gold around his neck.
There he launches one into the alley left center field, out of the reach of Stephen Milam, or check that, Michael Braswell in the shift, and solid piece of hitting by Reese. Picks up his first hit of the night, and the leadoff man aboard for the Bulldogs. Pitch kind of down and away, just able to swing, get a solid piece of the bat on it. Just out of the reach of Brazzi at short.
He hit it hard his first at bat, too, out to right field, lined out to Josh Pearson.
We'll see Noah Sullivan, a strikeout victim to Ianson. Bulldogs again have a runner aboard. Pitch to the plate, short of the plate, blocked up by Hernandez.
I'm not tired, you're tired. Time we get here today, around 4:30?
Thereabouts. Sullivan batting .442 with runners aboard. That's a nice breaking ball from Ianson. Even it up 1-1. Sullivan, a two-way player, named a preseason All-American coming into the year. That was a strike. Sullivan did not like it. Quickly turned and looked to Coach Lemonis in the dugout. But he falls behind in the count, 1-2.
Noticed a little tick down in the velo here for Ianson in this inning. He was up to 95 earlier. He's topping out at 91 now.
Runner at first, and the pitch. Foul, third base side. Sullivan out of Orlando, Florida, started his baseball career there in Spartanburg, South Carolina, USC upstate. Pitched for the Spartans as well as played in the field.
Some guys have it all.
Ianson checks the runner in Reese at first base. Now the 1-2 to the plate. He'll be short of the dish. Evens it up 2-2.
All right, remember what this pitch is called?
Make it happen.
That's it, brother.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Sullivan awaits. Ianson fires. Missed inside with a fastball. That'll fill the count 3-2. Sullivan, the DH tonight. He's played first base. As we mentioned, he's a utility player. In fact, interestingly enough, D1 Baseball said he was the number 20 first baseman in the nation, which also happens to be Hunter Hines, the first baseman, ranked number 12 by D1 Baseball. The 3-2, chase one down in the dirt. Just got a piece to stay alive. Hernandez may have taken a little bit of that brunt of the baseball as well, but he hops up, slowly making his way out to the mound. It'll keep the count 3-2.
Did he tip that off the ground? That almost looked like a cricket swing. I'd like to see that again, see if he barely got a piece of that while it was on the dirt. Definitely got a piece of Hernandez. He's been beat up a little bit. Last night had a couple brief timeouts.
Well, that foul ball to the side of the kneecap was
stung up here a little bit.
So a little time here is Jeff Head going to
walk it off.
Give Hernandez a little bit of time. Take a new baseball out to Ianson while our home plate umpire tries to clean off home plate here.
Show that pitch again if we can. I'd like to see exactly where it got Hernandez. That was all kind of weird.
Hernandez and Ianson talking it over on the mound there, making sure they're on the same page. An important 3-2 pitch coming up. We'll take a look at it here.
The pitch. Almost right off the, it got up on the elbow area of the catching arm, off the hop.
That'll radiate a little bit. Hernandez, though, tough customer, ready to go. So now we're set back for action. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Noah Sullivan. Nobody out and a runner at first. LSU leading 1-0. Ianson delivers.
Oh, let's
Missed
go.
inside, ball 4. Second walk given up by Ianson, and that will now put runners first and second for Mississippi State. And we'll bring Hunter Hines to the plate. Hines aboard
really
on a walk
close.
in the second.
Definitely could have gone either way. Sometimes I wonder when you throw that 3-2 breaking ball, if you actually surprise the umpire, and he even kind of flinches. I mean, most of the time you're looking for a heater in that count.
Now time called. Jeff Head again, our home plate umpire, says that Hines took too long to get ready. Hines pointing out to Ianson saying he wasn't ready. But nonetheless, the clock violation makes it 0-1 to start Hines without a pitch thrown. Reese off of second, Sullivan on the walk at first base. Ianson in a little bit of a jam here with nobody out. Ground ball against the shift, goes through the 6-hole into left field. They're going to hold the runner up in Reese at third as Curiel gets it back to the infield quickly, but now the bases are loaded. So Hines delivers his first hit of the night. He's reached base both times. A walk, now a single. Now we'll get Stallman to the plate, who was a strikeout victim in the second inning, but now the jam gets a little thicker here for Anthony Ianson with his team up only 1-0.
Yeah, runs are going to be at a premium as long as Pico Khan's out there. Here comes Nate Yeske to talk it over here. The strategy here, they're going to keep the middle infield back for the double play, bring the corners in.
Coach Yeske making his way out there, brings the infield in. He'll have instructions for Ianson as well as the Tiger infield. A reminder, fans, when the Tigers win, you win. Enter promo code LSU50 the day after an LSU baseball victory, and you'll receive 50% off your online pizza order at papajohns.com. Better ingredients, better pizza, Papa John's. And my public service each and every night. Just a reminder, last night your Tigers won 8-6.
Reed Stallman didn't start last night. He's hitting .278, was a strikeout victim his first time up. They have him in the 5-hole tonight.
And only 54 bats, he does have 5 home runs.
Again, smaller crowd tonight due to the late start after a first pitch scheduled for 6:30, moved to 9:05. But there are Bulldog fans and Tiger fans here tonight. Bases loaded, first pitch to Stallman. Off speed, misses low, it's 1-0. This will be the 66th pitch of the night for the starter, Anthony Ianson. And the 1-0. Missing low again. 2 balls, no strikes.
It's like worst case scenario here. Bases juiced, 2-0, no outs. Talk about feel like you're on an island.
Corner infield playing in for the Tigers as this pitch gets out of the mid of Hernandez, rolls to the backstop, and Reese comes in to score to tie the game at 1-1.
Yeah, they were crossed up there because did he call it a strike?
He did, and that's why Chris Lemonis is out there.
I think he called it a strike. It was definitely a strike, but Hernandez couldn't have known that was going to be a slider or a cutter or whatever it was because kind of held his glove as if he thought it was going to be a fastball. That's a tough break. I guess the Bulldogs get one back. Tigers got a big wild pitch last night to score a run.
So the runners advance, a run in. Now runners second and third, and a swing and a foul off the bat and then off the side of the leg of Stallman, and he goes down. Good news is he hops up and appears to be all right, but that one going to sting a little bit.
Arkansas took game one against Vanderbilt. That one just wrapped up. 9-0. Hogs get the shutout. And Ole Miss and Florida, they're in the top of the eighth. Ole Miss, again, this is game 3 of that series. Florida's 0-8 on the year on the SEC season so far, and Ole Miss has a 7-6 lead in the top of the eighth.
Sullivan at third, Hines at second, and a swing by Stallman sent foul left side. That'll even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Mississippi State a run on 3 hits. The Tigers 1 run on 2 hits. Reese coming across the plate, led off with a single. Sullivan then walked. Hines singled through the left side. And then on the pass ball, there's a swing and a miss. Get away from Hernandez, running down to first. The throw. What a throw by Hernandez. They get the runner at first base. Jones makes the play. Wow. Strikeout for Ianson. Credit Stallman. What a hustle down the line. I thought when the ball got away from Hernandez, no chance he would be able to get the runner, but that was a rocket throw to first.
Well, I didn't think he'd be able to look back the guy to third and get the runner at first, especially that ball went 15, 18, 20 feet to the left of home plate. That was a heck of an athletic play back there by Hernandez to save a run and get an out.
So now with 1 out, still runners second and third. A lot of meat left on the bone here as Stevens caught looking his first time, bats for the second time tonight. The pitch, a breaking ball low and in the dirt, and it's 1-0. Hyanson's 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss. Out in front with the bat is Stevens. Evens a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sophomore awaits, and the pitch again, missed low and inside. Now 2 balls, 1 strike. Runners off of second and third, the 2-1 to the plate. Again, the breaking ball low and inside. That'll make it a hitter's count now for Stevens. It's 3-1. Stevens 1 for 3 last night with a run scored and an RBI. The 3-1. There's a strike on the inside corner. That'll fill the count now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still just 1 out. Tie game 1-1. And Mississippi State continues to threaten here. Sullivan at third, Hines at second base. Critical moment here for Anthony Ianson. Payoff delivery. Got him to swing and miss on a breaking ball, tailing into the left-handed hitter. Ianson was strikeout number 8 on the night. It's a big one, second out of the inning.
Huge. Absolutely huge to come with 2 strikeouts there, runners at second and third.
Great job by Ianson battling back after getting behind early.
Careful with Dylan Cupp, doubled out his last time up. He was 1 for 4 last night.
Looks like Cupp may have something in his eye. He's granted timeout as he tries to clear. He's got the batting helmet off. Now it looks like Mississippi State's trainer going to come out and see if he can assist. Not sure if it's a contact
yeah, maybe
issue.
A contact issue.
Says he's okay, all set to go.
I think I'd want to make sure I can see too.
Anthony Ianson trying to keep it a tie game at 1 run apiece here. 2 outs with the Bulldogs threatening. Here in the top of the 4th inning. First delivery to Cup down in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. Tomorrow's conclusion, game 3, set for 2 o'clock. But anybody who's checked the weather forecast put a question mark, maybe a couple of question marks beside that 2 p.m. start. Here's the 1-0. Strike on the outside corner to Dylan Cup. Nice breaking ball by Ianson. It's 1-1.
Well, I've heard 2 things. I've heard it can't start past 5 p.m. and then I heard it can't start actually past 10 p.m. and they can't play the 3rd game on Sunday.
1-1. Strike at the knees. Cup watched it in. Thought maybe it missed low. But now he's behind in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Home fans here at the box trying to lift Anthony Ianson here. Working ahead to a solid batter in Dylan Cup. Now Jay Johnson.
He's saying he wasn't in the batter's box on time, and that should be strike 3. Yep.
And it is. Jay Johnson running out of the dugout, yelling
Lemonis.
at Jeff Head. Now Chris Lemonis comes racing after Jeff Head, and it's demonstrative down there between our home plate umpire and the Mississippi State head coach. Jay Johnson lobbying on behalf of his pitcher. That Cup had violated the clock, had not gotten set. And Jeff Head, again, hadn't really called for it, but after Jay Johnson
almost ran on the field.
He informed him, he ruled him out. Chris Lemonis not happy at all, but that's the final out of the inning, and it stays a 1-1 game now. The umpires are huddling up in front of the mound here.
Holy smokes. I think Jay would have run on the field of play had Jeff had not stopped it. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Of course, the clocks are relatively new, so I definitely have never seen a coach run out of the dugout to inform the umpire that the hitter had just taken too much time.
Well, the clock was down to 1, the one we have. Now, the umpires keep a clock as well.
That's different.
So Jay looked up, realized that Cup still was not set in the batter's box, and it was at 1. It was going to expire.
No. They would have talked to Lemonis first.
But as it stands, they rule Dylan Cup out with a strike 3 for the 3rd out of the inning. The score remains, as we sit here, 1-1. And it looks like it's not going to go Mississippi State's way. So we'll step aside. We'll return. LSU scheduled to come to the plate in the bottom of the 4th inning in a tie game 1-1, and it's getting fiery here at the box. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. We're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Going to the track, the wall, see ya!
Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
bottom of the fourth inning. Presented by Dudley DeBosier Injury Lawyers. Throw your fours up.
Well, as if this rivalry needed some more dynamite added to it, we just got a little bit to end the top of the fourth inning. Bulldogs able to plate a run to tie the game 1-1 on a pass ball, scoring Reese from third after the bases were loaded. Mississippi State then would advance. Runners second and third. Anthony Ianson had 0 outs. He eventually able to get to 2 outs. Dylan Cupp, who had the double in his first at bat, was at the plate. There was a full count, 3-2, and the pitch clock dwindling down. The visible clock we have here at the box is out there left of the Tony Chachere sign. It was at 1 second remaining when Jay Johnson came flying out of the dugout.
Unbelievable.
Yelling at Jeff Head, the home plate umpire. Jeff Head looked at his watch, then called the strikeout, and Dylan Cupp and the Bulldogs sent to the dugout. Coach Lamonis not happy at all. Again, a little confusing there. But they rule it a 9th strikeout by Ianson, and LSU's at the plate. Pico Khan back out on the bump for the Bulldogs in a tie game, and Daniel Dickinson leads it off for LSU. The Tigers have the meat of the order, presented by 44 Farms. Dickinson, Fry, and Milam due up. Dickinson tonight a strikeout victim to Pico Khan, who's got 6 so far on the evening. As this one's fouled back, and we're even count, 1 ball and 1 strike.
By the way, we're looking at 30-something strikeouts tonight. I mean, we're at 15 right now through 3 innings, or 3 3.5 innings.
Dickinson readies the bat. The pitch, swing and a miss. Fastball right by him. It's 1-2. You got to imagine there's a little frustration. They understand these games, the importance of each contest. They had to schedule this game tonight. Both coaches working with the facilities. As Dickinson launches one to left field, and it's shallow, coming down quick, and it will drop in front of Stallman in left. He was playing deep near the track. Dylan Cupp, the shortstop, going back, but it lands right between the two of them on the safe grass in left field. And Dickinson with a leadoff single stands at first base. But you understand the frustration of just trying to get this game underway, waiting around, keeping your players loose, making sure your pitchers are going through the process to get ready for a start, worrying about whether or not you'll play long enough for your starter to get into the game. And then you have something like that happen, and both coaches very animated. So now Ethan Fry to the plate. He had the solo home run, the lone run of the night so far for LSU. The first pitch missing high for ball 1.
Yeah, and you don't even see like what Coach Johnson sees when he goes underneath. You got guys playing ping pong and PlayStation. He's just trying to keep everybody locked in for 3 or 4 hours.
Swing by Fry, sharply hit ground ball, but a nice play by Cupp. He'll flip it to Sanders. The relay to first in time for the twin killing. Nicely done by Dylan Cupp. We often talk about when you make a great play in the field, it translates to the plate, and it looks like we're going to get a review. But Dylan Cupp, unfortunately, ruled on that pitch clock violation. But he makes a heck of a play there at shortstop to turn 2. Now we'll wait and see as they go under review for the first time tonight, presented by Acme Oyster House. They'll talk it over with the replay officials at the SEC office in Birmingham at Central Command. So we'll wait and see. We'll take a look at it here in our booth along with you at home, watching on the SEC Network Plus.
Well, that was quick.
And that looks like that's going to be a twin killing.
Yep.
Looks like they made the play indeed. Can't say enough about the range of Dylan Cupp. Full speed going to his left, gloves it cleanly.
After review, the runner at first base is out. LSU has 1 challenge remaining for the game.
That would have been a tough challenge right there. I don't know. Hindsight's, of course, always 20/20.
So with 2 down and nobody on, it'll be Stephen Milam. Milam, a strikeout victim to Khan, his first time up. The Las Cruces, New Mexico native, batting .361 on the season. And Jay Johnson now, after that double play, going to call an offensive timeout. Bring Milam over, talk it over with him and Josh Pearson at the on-deck circle here. As we say, serves two purposes. Talk a little strategy and also kind of slow Pico Khan down a little bit. Mississippi State fired up after that pitch clock violation ruled against Dylan Cupp. Took away an opportunity to possibly take a lead there in the top of the fourth inning. And they come back with a solid double play. A little momentum on the Bulldog side. LSU's Jay Johnson trying to change that a little bit, slow the game down, and now Milam makes his way back to home plate.
Monster with a punch-out look in that first time up.
And you mentioned it during the timeout earlier that the check swings that Khan is able to get kind of talk about the quality of pitcher he is. And you don't see Milam do that quite a bit, but he had a couple of check swings in that first at-bat that eventually got him looking. First pitch missing outside, and it's 1-0. Here's the 1-0 pitch to Milam. Slaps it right back into the screen behind the plate. And we're evened up at 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans, it's a smash hit. Just made platinum status. Scratch away to the top play. Hit $100 from the lottery. Hitting it big with $100 prizes. Must be at least 21 to purchase. 1-1. Down the line, foul, first base side.
Yeah. When you see one check swing, okay, but when you see like 4 or 5 in the first 3 innings, it's an indicator of one of two things. One, they're not seeing it well, so there's something going on out in the outfield maybe. Or two, he's surprising them with the pitches he's throwing in those counts.
The 1-2, high in the air, first base side, Hunter Hines near the bag, able to make the play for the third out of the inning. So the Tigers, after the great defensive double play turned by the Bulldogs, go away quietly. No runs, 1 hit, nobody left on. We go to the top of the 5th here in Game 2, and we're tied up in this SEC Classic. 1-1. Bulldogs come to the plate when we continue. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's actionindinc.com. Hey Tiger fans, there's nothing quite like game day at the box. To add to the excitement at the ballpark, your defending national champions invite you to enjoy our all-beef 44 Farms Tiger Dogs. The finest dogs in the land because they are made of all-natural Angus beef. To learn more, please visit them at 44steaks.com. That's 44steaks.com. 44 Farms, proud partner of LSU Athletics.
So, what'd you do this weekend?
Well, just took the Tacoma off-road, deep into the woods, got to this hidden campsite only it could reach.
Nice. I hooked up the boat to the Tundra and hit up the lake. Towed it like a pro. Had the whole lake to ourselves.
Hey, wait, did I mention I went rock climbing too? Uh-huh, yeah, thanks to the Tacoma's crawl control.
Well, sounds like we both had fun weekends.
Mine was better.
The Toyota Tundra and Tacoma are built for all the fun. Test drive at your local Toyota dealer or visit Toyota.com today. Toyota, let's go places. Feature availability differs based on trim. See Toyota.com for details.
This is LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Whether these teams play early in the conference schedule or late, always getting after each other. We got a 1-1 ball game here in Game 2 this weekend as we head to the top of the 5th inning. Bulldogs have the bottom of the order Powell, followed by top of the order Sanders and Chance due up against Anthony Ianson, starting his 5th inning of work. Relinquished 3 hits, 1 run, unearned run on a pass ball, 2 walks, and 9 strikeouts.
That's getting it done.
Joe Powell, a strikeout victim himself, back in the 3rd inning, stands in. First pitch missing low below the knees, and it's 1 ball, no strikes. Fan Dudley DeBosier stands up for the purple and gold. They fight for Tiger fans all across Louisiana. Dudley DeBosier, proud to be an official partner of LSU Athletics. The 1-0. There's a strike. Evens the count now to Powell. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. Good science in the head, 1-2.
That's 3 benders in a row to start it off here. Tigers have Connor Ware starting to warm up down in the bullpen.
So pitch 84 from Ianson, and a swing and a miss. Nice deep breaking ball outside. And Sanders could not stay away. That is 10 strikeouts for Ianson, 1 gone. In the top of the 5th inning, back to the top of the order, Gatlin Sanders, who's 0 for 2. Fly ball out and the ground ball out to Dickinson at second base last time in the 3rd inning.
Ianson up to 56 strikeouts now. And 38 innings pitched.
First pitch, fastball strike, 0-1.
Sorry, 36 innings pitched.
One delivery. Smack right back up the middle, a base hit off the bat of Sanders. His first knock of the night. 4th hit for the Bulldogs, and with 1 out, they have another runner aboard. That will bring Bryce Chance to the plate.
Yeah, Chance punched out looking the first time up in the 1st inning and struck out swinging to end the 3rd.
Center fielder, Bryce Chance.
Of course, that's pretty much how everybody's made out, is by strikeout so far.
Approaching the 11 o'clock Central Time hour here on a Friday with a late start at 9:05. Glad to get the game in as a throw over to check on Sanders, who will slide back safely. Sanders 2 for 2 in stolen bases for the Bulldogs this year. This lineup tonight. Bryce Chance at the plate. He loves to get out and run when he gets aboard. Ianson trying to keep him from doing so as this pitch fouled out of play right side, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, Chance has struck out twice in his first 2 at-bats. Stallman also with 2 strikeouts. Nolan Stevens has punched out twice, and Joe Powell with 2 Ks in his first 2 at-bats.
Sanders takes a little larger lead off of first. Ianson looks over. Now he'll come set. The 0-1 to the plate. Nice bender for a strike, and it's 0-2. Chance widens his stance from the right side of the plate. Hernandez sets up outside to the right-hander, and the pitch just off the corner with a speed ball. Move the count 1-2.
A little more life on that fastball than last inning, back up to 93 there.
One out, runner at first, and the 1-2. Ground ball, Milam diving, but it's out of his reach into left center field. Quickly around second, Sanders on his way to third. Runners on the corners now for the Bulldogs with 1 out. So after Powell struck out swinging, Sanders a base hit up the middle. Chance singles left of second base. And again, the Bulldogs threatening here with just 1 out in the inning. Ianson have to dig deep as Ace Reese comes to the plate. Dangerous hitter with 9 home runs, 1 triple, 8 doubles, and 36 runs batted in coming into tonight. Had a single and scored a run in the 4th inning. Came in on that pass ball to get Mississippi State on the board.
You know, Connor Ware looks like he's ready to come in if you want to go lefty-lefty. A right-hander's on deck.
Ground ball foul towards the low seating down the line in right field, and it's 0-1 to start off Reese.
That was the 91st pitch of the game for Ianson.
Pitch outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Mississippi State 1 run on 5 hits. Tigers 1 run on 3 hits. A 1-1 pitch from Ianson. Another ground ball foul, first base side. Just a little out in front of that, and it's 1-2.
Okay. Okay, just get to 2 outs.
Runners take their lead first and third. Ionson's 1-2 pitch. This time, ground ball, but foul right at first base. Jared Jones took a dive, couldn't get to it. But Scott Klein emphatically letting everyone know it was right of the first base bag, foul.
Well, he was right on it. I sure would like to see that in slow-mo because it looked dangerously close. Here we go. Jonesy's right on the line, no doubles. Ooh, it's a good call. I don't know that Jared Jones could have been any closer to the line, actually, without being on the bag. I mean, that's how close that was to squeaking by him down that right field. Now, that would have been trouble.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Again with 1 out, runners first and third. Ionson's pitch. Down the middle, called strike 3. Fooled Reese, wasn't ready for the pitch, and he immediately started walking towards the dugout. Right down the pike with the fastball from Ionson. He now has 11 strikeouts. Not quite finished yet. Just the second out of the inning, but a certain shot in the arm. That's going to bring Nate Yeske, the pitching coach, out of the dugout. Slow walk to the mound here with Noah Sullivan coming to the plate. Sullivan tonight 0 for 1. He did reach base on a walk from Ionson. 1 of 2 given up tonight by the Tigers starter back in the 4th inning.
They'll go over the at-bats before he struck him out swinging in the 2nd inning. I'm sure they'll go back over how they did that. They walked him in the 4th inning. And I'm sure there's some discussion, too, about how do you feel? I mean, he's 95 pitches now. Take a look and find out what his season high was.
Jeff Head out there to try to break up the meeting here, get back to action. Fans, find out how you can build a better workday every day with Cintas. Just visit Cintas.com. Get ready for the workday.
Ionson's been to 96 before. He got that versus Nebraska. 95 the next week against North Alabama. At Texas last week, 78. Missouri through 68. So it's been a couple weeks, but he's been here before. Now he's just 1 pitch away.
Ken Ionson struck out Joe Powell to start this inning. Then back-to-back singles from Sanders and Chance. Sanders able to make his way to third on that single to left center by Chance. Runners on the corners, and Sullivan awaits. And the first pitch, strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. That fastball still hanging there at about 92 on the gun.
Still some pepper on it.
Pitch to the right-hander, huge swing, skied into the air, right field way, but it will find its way into the seats. And it's now 0-2 to Sullivan.
Yeah, you feel pretty good if you see a ball go in the air that way right now. Although it might not be that easy to catch out there for the outfielder. The wind is really howling right now.
Stiff breeze, right to left towards the scoreboard in left center field. 2 outs, runners on the corners. The 0-2 pops out of the mid of Hernandez, headed down to second base. Will be Chance without a throw as that popped out of the mid. Moves the count, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just missed a little low.
I love what Hernandez did there, especially for all the young players watching. He came out, fired from behind home plate, never intended to throw the ball to second, but he gave a good arm pump just in case that runner at third base was watching, and immediately checked down to see if he was. It's the little things that sometimes pay off.
So now runners second and third with 2 outs. The 1-2 to Sullivan. Yeah. He chased it way outside. Ionson with his 12th strikeout of the night. And the Bulldogs left empty-handed once again. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left on. We head to the bottom of the 5th, tied 1-1. Tigers come to the plate, 6, 7, and 8. Pearson, Hernandez, and Braswell. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
Albertsons is making shopping and saving easier than ever. Check out Albertsons for you on our mobile app or at albertsons.com, where you can shop online and save over $300 weekly with digital coupons. Earn reward points every time you shop in-store or online and redeem your points for free groceries. Download the Albertsons app or go to albertsons.com to start saving. Albertsons, fresh foods, local flavors.
How powerful is Cox Fiber?
Powerful enough to stream all my live sports actually live?
Yep.
Powerful enough to share my screen more smoothly?
You got it.
Powerful enough to keep my games online and my squad on top?
Oh yeah.
That's pretty powerful.
Introducing Cox Fiber, from the company with the fastest download speeds 9 years in a row. It's internet built for tomorrow, today. Cox, always building better. Limited availability in select areas. Speeds vary and are not guaranteed. Cox terms and other restrictions may apply. Analysis by Ookla of Speed Test Intelligence in Las Vegas, Omaha, Phoenix. Fixed median download speed Q2 2016 to Q1 2024.
On game day, Tiger fans are hungry for a win. So when LSU hits the field, Manda hits the grill with a legendary flavor that's in a league of its own. Manda's top quality meats and original seasonings are the fielder's choice for game day and every day. So from one legend to another, make sure Manda is on deck to throw a perfect game day party. Manda, the official smoked sausage of LSU Athletics.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Nothing like a little outcast to get people up and moving here at the box on a Friday night, late Friday night at that, as we're headed towards the 11 o'clock hour. It's a 1-1 ball game. We got a dandy here tonight at the box. Quite the pitching duel going on between Pico Khan and Anthony Ianson, the two starters for the Bulldogs and Tigers, as Josh Pearson leads it off for LSU here in the bottom of the fifth. Breaking ball outside and in the dirt, and it's 1-0 to Pearson, who was a strikeout victim. 1 of 6 tonight for Pico Khan, the starter for the Bulldogs. The 1-0. Down the middle, off speed for a strike. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Some calisthenics being done down in the Mississippi State bullpen. 72 pitches now for Khan.
Semi shift on for Pearson, the left-hander, and that nasty slider just out of the reach of Pearson's bat. And he falls behind 1-2. They'll now move the third baseman, Reese.
Yeah, they go from semi shift to mega shift.
It'll be about 10, 12 feet into the right field grass. Here's the 1-2 to Pearson. Same pitch this time. Josh stays away, and it's 2-2.
We saw the same thing yesterday. We saw Derek Curiel actually try to lay down a bunt with 2 strikes. As you watching at home can see, plenty of room over there left side.
2-2, a little slight into the grass. Nice play picked up by Powell, and a BB thrown to first to Hunter Hines to get Pearson for out number 1. Off the bat, thought that could be trouble, but man, oh man, what an explosive get to the baseball by Joe Powell.
Well, you were right off the bat. It was trouble. It had some spin on it. It just sat dead, and that catcher made a great play. I mean, that's as athletic as a catcher can get. Quick as a cat, bouncing out from behind the plate, threw, like you said, buddy, a strike to first base.
Saw Luis Hernandez, the Tiger catcher, on a swing and a miss. Make an incredible throw to get the out. That time Powell able to do the very same thing. Speaking of Hernandez, he stands in, and the first pitch a little off the plate outside, 1-0. Luis tonight a strikeout victim back in the second inning, his only at bat so far. Swing and a miss. Fastball at 92 finds the hole in the bat, and it's 1-1. One delivery, off speed, outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Things are heating up on the field, fans, but whenever you're ready to cool it down, just count on Slow Melt Ice since 1997. Providing packaged ice for industrial and retail businesses here in South Louisiana. Check them out at SLOMELTICE.com. Hernandez with a swing. It's high, it's deep, and it is gone! Hernandez with a solo shot, 4th home run of the year, and the Tigers back on top, 2-1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 367 feet right inside the left field foul pole. 98 miles off the bat. It looked like 198 miles off the bat. There was no question about that one.
So the Tigers leading 2-1. Both runs scored on the long ball. Fry to make it 1-0. And after Mississippi State would tie it, now it's Luis Hernandez. Just inside. You're right. Twisted right inside the left field foul pole.
Caught one on the inside part of the plate. Just dropped the barrel on it out front. Yes, sir. Palacalle.
Braswell stands in with 1 out. First pitch called strike at the belt, 0-1. Kahn's fastball swung on, ground ball bouncing towards short. Dylan Cupp slips, falls, cannot make the play.
So we talked earlier about the play from Dickinson out here in shallow right field, the lob throw to Bear Jones, and I told you when I saw him take the tarp off, there was a flood of water that came out right over there, and then right there at shortstop, it looked like standing water for about 5 minutes. There's no question that turf out there obviously is soft, and that's another break for the Tigers.
So Braswell aboard. Give him the single, the infield single, and we'll get Stanfield, who squared the bunt initially. Pulls it back, and it's 1-0. Stanfield had the double back in the 3rd inning. But again, relied upon. Small ball specialist, one of several in this lineup here in 2025 for Coach Johnson. As they'll check on Braswell, throw over to first.
Kason Evans starting to toss down in the Tigers bullpen.
One ball and no strikes to Stanfield. Looking to swing. And here's a strike at the knees. Off-speed pitch from Kahn, and it's 1-1. Again last night, back and forth affair. Doug, you nailed it. You said if LSU can use Zach Cowan and not have to bring Evans in game 1, it would be certainly a feather in the cap. This one's fouled down the line, out of play right field. Zach Cowan did exactly what you wanted, and Jay Johnson and Nate Yeske wanted. Went to 4 innings.
Nice man.
Gave up 1 hit. But now Evans in a tight game, starting to get loose. This pitch to Stanfield, in on the hands, missing. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to the Tiger center fielder. Braswell about a 2.5 step lead off first base. The 2-2. Did he go around? They'll say no, according to Scott Klein at first base. Pitch was in on the hands. That'll fill it up to Stanfield, 3-2. Tallahassee native. Great pickup in the portal. Former Auburn Tiger, now wearing the purple and gold. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, a called strike 3 on the inside corner. Stanfield, a little surprised, but he's down on strikes, and Kahn with a huge second strikeout. Or I should say second out of the inning with the strikeout. That's his 7th on the night.
I don't know about that one. I mean, I guess it could have crossed the plate, but.
So now Derek Curiel to the plate. 2-1 LSU lead on the Hernandez home run to left. Braswell at first, and the pitch across the plate, 0-1.
Chris, I haven't made the road trips. Is this the best arm that Tigers have run into so far? And in your opinion, you've seen them all.
I think so. Yeah. The 0-1. Across the plate again. This time the fastball gets Kahn ahead, 0-2.
Will he do it again?
shift is on to the left-handed hitting Curiel. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This time tried the fastball on the outer half. Good 0-2 pitch, but Curiel not buying, and it's 1-2. One-two to Curiel. Did he go? They appeal to third. This time Brandon Bennett says no. It's a throw down to first. Braswell is dancing down there after the pitch, but gets back safely. It's now a 2-2 count to Curiel. Curiel tonight grounded out to the shortstop Cup back in the first. A ground ball out 4-3 to the second baseman Sanders last time in the third inning. So looking to get aboard here. Again, keep the inning going with 2 outs and a 2-1 LSU lead here in the bottom of the 5th inning. And now another slow throw over to first base. Braswell, a short lead, easily gets back. Pitch to Curiel, ground ball, but right of first base foul. 2-2. Count remains. Fans, don't miss the Jay Johnson Show live every Monday night, 6 p.m. at TJ Ribs. Get the latest updates, game insights from the Tigers skipper. It's the Jay Johnson Show, presented by Our Lady of the Lake, championship health partner of LSU Athletics. Both teams 5 hits tonight. Breaking ball outside. Curiel stays back. It's now 3-2. Hopefully get game 3 in tomorrow here to conclude this third weekend of SEC play. Mississippi State take on Memphis in the midweek and then head back home to take on South Carolina. This one fouled off the bat of Curiel down the line and left out of play. Still 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Tigers get ready to head back out on the road next weekend. They'll travel to Norman to take on Oklahoma for the first time as SEC foes. Before that, Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech will be here at the box Tuesday night for a 6:30 start. They'll appeal down to third as Curiel cannot hold back, and they rule him out by strike 3.
10-pitch at bat, though.
Pico Khan, strikeout number 8 on the night, but the Tigers do take the lead. 1 run on 2 hits, highlighted by Luis Hernandez. Solo shot to left. 2-1, LSU in front. We head to the top of the 6th. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
Bro.
It's 4 in the morning when the roaches are on. You need the Bingo roach spray.
Get ready for a bug-free Louisiana summer with Bingo Pest Control products. Our best-in-class indoor and outdoor solutions are powerful enough to eliminate those never-ending bugs, guaranteed. Visit bingo.com or call 833-GO-BINGO. Bingo keeps pests gone.
If you're tired of trying, you should be buying the famous Bingo roach spray.
Join the school with the winning track record in education. With LSU Online and Continuing Education, choose from over 150 degrees, certificates, and courses designed to match your specific goals. Earn the same on-campus degree from anywhere, with flexible learning options tailored to your needs. You'll call the plays. Start your journey to success today at online.lsu.edu.
Hey Tiger fans, no game day is complete without Noel Spirits from Noel Family Distillery. Founded by a father-daughter duo, Noel Family Distillery is the only Louisiana distillery offering authentic tequila. Their additive-free tequila captures the spirit of Louisiana, creating a spirits experience worthy of the Tigers and their loyal fans across the country. Noel Tequila is proud to be the official tequila of LSU Athletics. Enjoy Noel Tequila at the box or grab a bottle of your own at many fine retailers. Learn the unique Noel Distillery story at noeldistillery.com.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
A 2-1 ball game here as we head to the top of the 6th. Late start tonight with a 9:05 first pitch due to the weather in the area. Unfortunately, it looks like the weather's going to hang around for a considerable part of overnight and into Saturday. Get and we'll all be keeping up with both social media channels for Mississippi State and, of course, LSU tomorrow to find out if the scheduled 2 p.m. start will get off on time. Mississippi State comes to the plate. Hunter Hines going to lead it off. Hunter tonight reached base twice, a walk and a single last time in the 4th inning. The 1-0 from Ianson, who's now over the century mark with pitch 101, and that one misses. Now 2-0.
Yeah, you probably only want to get Evans out there for 3 innings if possible.
Pitch low and inside. Now 3-0 to Hines. 3-0 delivery. Ball 4. 4 pitches, and Hunter Hines heads to first base. Ianson gives up his 3rd walk of the night.
And unfortunately, I think you got to go get him now. Maybe one more hitter, but I don't know.
Coach
Lamona's 103 pitches, you know.
Coach Lamona is going to allow Jay Johnson and Nate Yeske to talk it over in that situation. He calls an offensive timeout. Looks like they're going to make a pinch hit substitution. Sawyer Reeves, who we saw last night, start the game atop the order.
Yeah, he was the leadoff hitter last night. And Reeves hitting .348 on the year.
Reeves last night, 2 at-bats, went 0 for 2. Got a runner at first, nobody out. As Ianson quickly turns, throws to first to keep an eye on Hines.
Here comes Evans.
And Jay Johnson now has talked it over, thought it over, and he's on his way out to the mound. Anthony Ianson. Solid performance tonight against a very talented hitting team in Mississippi State. Again, both teams 5 hits on the night. It's a 2-1 LSU lead, but the Tigers make a pitching change, powered by Sunshine. Fans, if you need a game-changing upgrade, trust Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana. Keep your home turf in tip-top shape. Kason Evans on his way out of the bullpen. We'll get back to it. Mississippi State, a runner at first, nobody out. Pinch hitter Sawyer Reeves at the plate when we continue. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
At Sunshine, your hometown John Deere dealer in Louisiana, we know that every great game starts with a perfect field. Our equipment, whether it's a mower or a tractor, we can ensure your grass is always game day ready, so you can focus on making memories. Because at the end of the day, it's more than just a game. It's about the community, the joy, and the LSU traditions. Visit sunequip.com to get the best starting lineup of John Deere equipment. Sunshine is a proud sponsor of LSU Athletics.
People's Health has a new Medicare plan designed for people with diabetes, chronic heart failure, or cardiovascular disorders. It features a monthly over-the-counter allowance, lower costs for a number of prescriptions, and lower specialist copays than non-special needs plans from People's Health. To learn more about a chronic special needs plan, call 1-844-663-2133. Plans are insured through United Healthcare Insurance Company or one of its affiliated companies, a Medicare Advantage organization with a Medicare contract. Enrollment in the plan depends on the plan's contract renewal with Medicare.
Hey, LSU fans, you're invited to Louisiana's largest casino resort, Coshada. Coshada Casino Resort has the largest and most spacious gaming floor in the Lake Charles area, with thousands of the newest slots, over 55 table games, live bingo and off-track betting, plus 3 beautiful hotels, delicious Cajun cuisine, and the #1 rated golf course in Louisiana. Coshada Casino Resort is proud to support LSU. Go Tigers!
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Back here at Alec Box Stadium, LSU Athletics would like to thank tonight's game sponsor, Coca-Cola. Is Coke Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Just take a taste. Kason Evans now brought out of the bullpen for LSU. It's Mississippi State. Hunter Hines walked to start this inning. He's at first base. Coach Lamona's calling upon Sawyer Reeves now to pinch hit. The right-handed hitter coming to the plate. Kason Evans, the true freshman out of Houston, Texas, takes over here with nobody out in the top of the 6th inning.
Yep, this will be the 9th time out for Kason Evans. He enters with a 1.12 ERA. In 16 innings of work, he's allowed 11 hits, only 2 earned runs, 5 walks, 28 punch-outs.
So Evans donning the gold cleats tonight. Fires the first pitch. Reeves showing bunt. Unable to make contact. The pitch outside for ball one, 1-0.
He's been equally as good in SEC play in his 2 appearances. A 1.5 ERA, 6 innings of work, 6 hits, only 1 run, 9 strikeouts.
Hines extends his lead off of first. Evans comes set, and the 1-0. Here's a bunt right of the mound. Came off the bat hot. Evans thought about going to second, but wisely will get the sure out at first as Hines makes his way into scoring position. There was a quick thought by Evans. He glanced that way.
Well,
and it came off the bat extremely hot. He got to him on 1 bounce.
I think when he looked, Milam wasn't quite there yet. He probably made the right decision there. I would have probably thrown it into left center field. But he probably did the right thing.
So now with a runner at second base and 1 out, Reeves does the job to move the runner over. We'll see Nolan Stevens. First pitch from Evans. Hammer fastball for a strike at 96, and it's 0-1. Stevens tonight caught looking by Ianson in the second. Struck out swinging last time in the fourth. Right on left matchup here. Evans glances to second. Now the 0-1. Fastball low and inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Fans, don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Text home run to 31996. Get a $59 AC system check just in time before the summer months arrive. AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. 1-1 from Evans. Swing and a miss. Bottom dropped out of that pitch. It's 1-2.
I don't know. Let me see. How fast was it? 86. Whatever that was, it was filthy. That would have been the old Combio changeup.
1-2 from Evans.
Bye-bye.
Just missed the outside corner with a 97-mile-an-hour heater. He's trying to nibble the outer black. Just missed it, according to Jeff Head, and it evens a count 2-2.
Evans' fastball looks like you're watching it in like fast-forward speed. It gets there quick.
2-2 delivery. Fouled back. Stevens takes a swing at another 97-mile-an-hour heater. Keeps the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Again, it's a 2-1 LSU lead here in the top of the 6th. Plenty of baseball left to be played. Mississippi State with a minor threat here. Runners at second base, and a swing and a miss. Off-speed pitch from Evans. Records the punch out, 2 gone.
He strikes out half the major league hitters in that with that same sequence. I mean, that was good stuff.
See Dylan Cupp. First delivery, low and outside, 1-0.
Always have to remind myself that he's a freshman.
Cupp with the double back in the third. There's a strike. Even it up. 1 ball, 1 strike. Caught looking in that 4th inning with some drama after the fact with a pitch clock violation. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second. Here's the 1-1 pitch and a swing and a miss, and that gets Evans ahead. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hines with a leadoff second. The 1-2, high chop towards third. Braswell playing deep, has to come in. The throw not going to be in time, but a great job by Jones to get it on a short hop as it was thrown left to first base. That gets away. We got a tie game.
Yeah, we won't remember that. First of all, because we're so tired, but secondly, because you don't remember plays like that saving the game. But that pick from Jared Jones just potentially saved the game for LSU. I mean, that was tough. It came out awkward. Braswell on the high chop had to get rid of it. Kind of looked like he almost cut it to Jones. Man, that was fortunate.
I believe runners first and third. And it looks like Garrick Fry will pinch hit once again tonight. He came in last night, had one at bat, went 0 for 1 with a strikeout. So the left-handed hitter now. Coach Lamona's trying to push all the levers. Again, down a run here in a tight game. He's got runners once again on the corners, but 2 down.
You know, this means he loses Joe Powell behind the dish, and that Joe Powell's been a factor in this series.
Ground ball, bouncer towards second. Dickinson got to it with the glove, tosses to Milam for out number 3. I see it. DD at second base, and they secure keeping the lead 2-1 as we head to the bottom half of the 6th inning. Tigers up by a run. They send to the plate 2, 3, and 4. Jones, Dickinson, and Fry. When we return, this is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
He's going to the track, the wall. See ya! Tiger fans, have you ever wanted to watch LSU baseball on TV but hear the action from the LSU Sports Radio Network? Just sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app. It's easy to do.
Just pause the TV. Use the LSU Sports mobile app to stream the audio on your smartphone or tablet. Connect to a smart speaker, then wait for the audio to catch up to the point your TV is paused. Push play, and you are all set.
Sync the game with the LSU Sports mobile app for iOS and Google devices. Download it today.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Half of the world's population depends on rice for 80% of their daily food needs. By 2050, population growth could increase rice demand by 30%. But as climate changes, rice output is decreasing. At LSU, we're using genetics, genomics, and AI to create new rice that yields more with less resources. We're not just feeding the hungry, we're growing a better future.
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Bottom of the 6th inning coming your way here from Alex Box Stadium. It's a 2-1 LSU lead. Some changes due to some pinch hitters for Mississippi State. We'll get those to you in just a moment. The Tigers will start the inning with Jared Jones coming to the plate. Jones 0 for 2 will be followed by Daniel Dickinson and Ethan Fry. Fry with the solo home run to get the Tigers on the board. Take a 1-0 lead back in that 2nd inning. In LSU, 2 runs, 5 hits. Mississippi State 1 run on 6 hits so far tonight. New pitcher into the game for Mississippi State. Again, they make a change in the outfield. Bryce Chance, who started in center, now moves over to left field. Michael O'Brien takes over in center for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, it's going to be Stone Simmons now. He's going to a right-hander. Fastball be 92 to 95. Curveball in the upper 70s. A slider in the mid-80s with a changeup in the high 80s. 4-pitch guy.
Ross Highfield takes over behind the plate for Joe Powell catching. So a new battery here with Simmons on the mound. First pitch to Jones. Couldn't quite fully commit, and the pitch is low, and it's 1-0.
This will only be the 6th time out on the year for Simmons. He's got a 3.09 ERA. It's 2-1 on the year. 11 2/3 innings of work. He's allowed 8 hits and 8 runs. 4 have been earned. He has 9 walks and 16 strikeouts.
1-0 to Jones. Bounces off the plate, and it's 2-0.
9 walks in 11 innings. Got to make him throw strikes.
So again, the changes. Bryce Chance moves to left. O'Brien in at center. Highfield, the catcher, and Simmons on the mound as Jones fouls this fastball off to the right. It's now 2 balls, 1 strike to the Bear. Two-one delivery. Outside corner called strike. 95-mile-an-hour heater there from Simmons, and it's 2-2. Two-two delivery from Simmons. Swing and a foul, little bouncer to the backstop. Keeps the count even. Khan went 5 full innings, gave up 5 hits, 2 runs, both earned. No walks, 8 strikeouts. Hands the ball over to Simmons here in the bottom of the 6th inning. 2-2. Jones sends this one high in the air, not very deep to right field. Having to wait for it to come down, and eventually Stevens retrieves it for out number 1.
Yeah, that was hit up there about 1/4 mile in the air. As you could see by the catch, there was nothing easy about that one.
Anthony Ianson, by the way, 5 innings as well in a starting role for the Tigers. Gave up 5 hits, 1 run. It was unearned on a pass ball. 3 walks, 12 strikeouts tonight for Ianson.
Puts his season total up to 58.
Dickinson, who made the solid play at second base to end the threat for the Bulldogs in the top half of this frame. Bats for the 3rd time tonight, a strikeout victim to Khan in the 1st and a single left stranded in the 4th inning. The 1-0 skips away from the catcher Highfield. Now 2 balls, no strikes. Serving the world's best baby back ribs, fresh seafood, and Cajun-inspired comfort food. That's TJ Ribs. Join them all season long, each week on Monday night at 6 o'clock for the Jay Johnson Coaches Show. 2324 South Acadian Thruway in Baton Rouge. 2-0 to Dickinson. He'll swing, send it in the air. First base side, the catcher Highfield near the plate, and he'll have it for the 2nd out of the inning. So Dickinson retired.
I tell you what, he tossed his helmet to his right. They'll tell you to get it out there pretty good, so what almost happened doesn't happen. He almost stepped on that catcher's helmet, which would, of course, made it pretty difficult to catch that ball. Nice job there by the catcher.
Ethan Fry, a solo home run, his 5th of the year, came in the 2nd inning to give the Tigers the first run of the game. He'll face Simmons for the first time tonight. The first pitch missed high, 1-0.
Simmons looks like a big fella. Check that out.
1-0, missed off the plate outside, moves the count, 2 balls, no strikes to Ethan Fry.
Yep, 6'4", 235. I'd say it's a big fella.
Hurling it up there with some velo here. Fry readies the bat, and the 2-0. Big swing, but comes up empty on the 95-mile-an-hour pitch. It's 2-1 now to Fry. Move Sanders closer to second base. Semi shift here for the right-handed hitting Fry. The 2-1 down the middle. Another 95-mile-an-hour speed ball, and that'll even the count 2-2. Just off the outside corner. Steady diet of fastballs here from Stone Simmons to Ethan Fry, but it's now a full count, 3-2. Payoff delivery. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Impressive relief first inning for Stone Simmons. And the Tigers go quietly. And Mississippi State will come to the plate in the top of the 7th. They'll have the top of the order. Sanders, Chance, and Reese. 2-1 LSU leads. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
Tiger fans, need funds to help with your financial situation? Republic Finance is a proud partner of LSU Athletics and has served the SEC area since 1952. Check out our loan options to see how we may help you. Visit a local branch or get pre-qualified online at republicfinance.com/tigers.
Not all consumers are eligible to apply online. Secured loans are available exclusively in branch and have collateral and insurance requirements. Standard loan terms, rates, and fees apply based on your state. All loans are subject to approval pursuant to standard underwriting criteria. Not all consumers will qualify. For more information, call 833-907-1737.
NIL is dominating the college sports scene, and LSU has positioned itself at the front of the pack. But to remain competitive and stay ahead of the rest, we need your support. Bayou Traditions is the official NIL collective of LSU Athletics. Join the tradition and become a member by signing up online at BayouTraditionsCollective.com. Members receive exclusive access to LSU student athletes that you can't get anywhere else. Help ensure LSU remains a leader in the NIL arena. Sign up today at BayouTraditionsCollective.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state and beyond.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
We hit the latter innings here on a late Friday night, top of the 7th, a 2-1 LSU lead here in Game 2. The Tigers coming from behind to get the victory in Game 1 last night, 8-6. Weather playing havoc today and a later start at 9:05. Kason Evans continues, starts his second inning of work in relief for Anthony Ianson. He'll face Gatlin Sanders atop the order. Sanders tonight 1 for 3, had a single back in the 5th inning. Swing and a miss, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike.
13 punch-outs for LSU pitchers through 6 innings.
And a top shelf fastball gets by the bat of Sanders. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And Kason Evans with his second strikeout. Quickly 1 gone here in the top of the 7th inning. Don't let AC or heater outages keep you on the bench this year. Just text the words home run to 31996. Get your $59 AC system check before the summer months arrive here in South Louisiana. It's AccuTemp Services, proud partner of LSU Athletics. Bryce Chance 1 for 3 tonight in the 2 spot. A couple of strikeouts early to Ianson. Got a single last time in the 5th inning. First pitch from Evans. Look out. High and tight with a fastball burning down at 94 is Chance able to spin out of the way.
Yeah, that'll singe the hair off your chin right there. That had some velo on it.
The 1-0. There's a strike, another fastball at the knees, and Kason Evans working with reckless abandon.
He works quick. He's aggressive, confident. It's impressive to watch.
1-1, fastball 95. No offer with the bat, and it's 1-2.
And then he's going to pull the string here, and he'll have no chance if it's a good one.
The 1-2. Fouled back right side, went right back to a fastball. 96. It's still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Time called. Chance maybe overextended himself. Not sure. He's kind of trying to walk something off there. Coach Lamonis out now calling for the trainer. Doesn't look like he's putting all of the weight on that right leg. So time called. They'll take a look, talk it over here with Bryce Chance.
I wonder what would happen? Like maybe kind of tweaked his knee or his ankle or something on that swing. I don't know. That was.
He appears to be all right, so he tells the trainer and the coaching staff he'll dig back in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Evans fires. Called strike 3 on the inside corner. Off-speed pitch, absolutely nasty. Handcuffs Bryce Chance. And Kason Evans now quickly with 3 strikeouts. And that'll bring Ace Reese to the plate with nobody on and 2 gone.
Pretty sure that was the changeup again. It's almost like he's cheating out there, man. At least right now it is.
At the plate for the Bulldogs, third baseman Ace Reese.
Reese tonight also 1 for 3. Had a single back in the 4th inning and scored the lone run for the Bulldogs thus far. Evans pitch outside off speed, and it's 1-0. Pitch to the plate, inside and low, 2-0. Evans now shakes off one side, now gets comfortable with it. And the 2-0 pitch. Foul. Knuckleball off the bat. Slow roller to the third base dugout. 2-1. Evans, a two-way player, outstanding two-way player in high school there in Houston at St. Pius. Played shortstop and strong pitcher. The 2-1. And to chase upstairs with a fastball, and it's now 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He'd have to play shortstop like Derek Jeter for me to consider putting him on the field with as good as he is on the mat. What's going on here?
Thought Kason Evans, a little quick pitch there. Jeff Head come flying out from behind Luis Hernandez. Said slow it down.
Relax, big guy.
Evans is ready to go.
He looked at him. I mean, when he makes eye contact, you can start.
2-2 is hammered foul by Reese, left side.
Hitters always whining, man. I swear.
Spoken like a true pitcher.
We never whine, trust me.
Kason's father, Michael, played some pro baseball for the Royals. Here's the 2-2. Ground ball. Milam in the shift right of second base. Gloves it, throws to Jones in time for out number 3. Kason Evans dealing for the Tigers on the bump. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. Time to stretch it out here at the box on a late Friday night. Headed towards the midnight hour. It's a 2-1 LSU lead. Tigers coming to the plate. Milam, Pearson, and Hernandez. When we continue, this is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
You're invited to a Louisiana Saturday night with award-winning multi-platinum singer-songwriter and LSU graduate Jordan Davis. Saturday, May 3rd, on the field inside legendary Tiger Stadium for the 2nd annual Bayou Traditions Gala. Don't miss this special Louisiana Saturday night. Enjoy delicious Louisiana cuisine, exciting live auction items, LSU coaches and student athletes, and much more. It's a night of celebration to support our student athletes. Get your table now at lsutaf.org/events.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. But we're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
Hey, Tiger fans 12 and younger, don't miss your chance to be a part of Mike's Kids Club. Presented by Shell, the exclusive kids club of LSU Athletics. Join Mike's Kids Club for only $25. Get the official Mike's Kids Club t-shirt, free admission to select LSU athletic events, and much, much more. To learn about upcoming events and to join, please visit lsumkc.com. The Mike's Kids Club, presented by Shell.
The 7th inning stretch, presented by Coushatta Casino Resort, Louisiana's best bet. Now, back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Last of the hard here still at the box on a late night. crowd that is here into this game, and why not? It's a 2-1 LSU lead. Bottom of the 7th inning, Stephen Milam to lead it off. Milam 0 for 2 tonight. Stone Simmons, impressive reliever for Mississippi State, delivers the first pitch. Not sure where it missed, but they rule it ball 1. Maybe a little below the knees. 1 ball, no strikes to Milam. Strikeout victim in the 2nd. Popped out to Hunter Hines at first base last time. 1-0 delivery. Missed off the plate. Outside, 2-0. Delivery. Milam sends this to left field. Coming over, Bryce Chance, able to get to it in time for the first out. We'll bring Josh Pearson up next. 0 for 2 tonight.
Right fielder, Josh Pearson.
Strikeout in the 2nd to Kahn. Comebacker was handled nicely by Joe Powell, the catcher, on the infield grass back in the 5th inning. Josh again 2 for 4 last night in game 1. Simmons ready to deliver, and Josh ready to swing, and he fouls it back out of play. 0-1.
I'll take another run or two, if you don't mind.
The 0-1 to Pearson. Fastball at 95, missed inside at the knees. 1 ball, 1 strike. A few more runs last night for both teams, but a similar situation. LSU was looking for insurance runs after taking a 7-6 lead as Pearson laces this one, but foul down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Simmons works ahead. They'll move Ace Reese, the third baseman, now over into the rover position in right field. Dylan Cup, the shortstop, just left of second base. One-two pitch. Foul tip held on to by Highfield, and Pearson down on strikes. So back-to-back punch-outs. Simmons now with 2 strikeouts in relief. See Luis Hernandez. Hernandez, the difference maker so far, with a solo shot to left in that 5th inning when the game was tied at 1-1. We'll face Simmons for the first time tonight, and the first delivery is strike with a fastball to make it 0-1. Simmons takes some time, and the windup, the 0-1. The appeal to first, he did not go around, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. One to Hernandez. Swing and a slow roller down the first base line. Hines will pick it up and apply the tag to Hernandez for out number 3. So the Tigers go quietly here in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2-3. No runs, no hits, nobody on base. They still lead by a run, 2-1. Top of the 8th coming up. Mississippi State 4, 5, and 6 to the plate. Sullivan, Hines, and O'Brien. We continue. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
Hey, LSU fans, you're invited to Louisiana's largest casino resort, Coshada. Coshada Casino Resort has the largest and most spacious gaming floor in the Lake Charles area, with thousands of the newest slots, over 55 table games, live bingo and off-track betting, plus 3 beautiful hotels, delicious Cajun cuisine, and the #1 rated golf course in Louisiana. Coshada Casino Resort is proud to support LSU. Go Tigers!
Looking to make your next corporate event, church festival, or school field day the best one yet? Well, look no further than Grayson's Events and Entertainment. They have it all, from carnival rides to mechanical bulls, inflatables, and much more. They truly are your one-stop shop for all your party and event rental needs. Give them a call at 225-436-6520 and use promo code RADIO25 on your next order at Grayson'sEventsEntertainment.com. Louisiana's best event specialist. You won't be disappointed.
Hey Tiger fans, are you ready to roar? Oxbow Rum Distillery is the official rum for LSU athletics. Our cane to glass rum is made just 2 miles north of Tiger Stadium. We handcraft every drop from our own Louisiana sugarcane, all grown right across the river. So whether you're tailgating at the stadium or dropping by our tasting room for a tour and cocktail, you'll be keeping it local. Visit Oxbow Rum Distillery, open Thursday to Sunday, noon to 6. Go Tigers!
Go in the booth with LSU Radio on Facebook Live and YouTube. LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball on the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Top of the 8th inning, it's a 2-1 LSU lead. Mississippi State have Noah Sullivan leading things off. Bulldogs 4, 5, and 6 in the order. Sullivan, Hines, and O'Brien to face Case and Evans. We've seen some great pitching tonight from both of these ball clubs. Pico Khan, Anthony Ianson to get the start. Stone Simmons coming in for Mississippi State. Case and Evans so far for LSU. The first pitch to Sullivan sails outside, 1-0.
Yeah, this has been an amazing baseball game. Really last night, too. Watch out.
This one gets loose again and out of the reach of Hernandez all the way to the LED sign. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Evans 2-0 pitch. Fastball but high. 3-0 now. This one missing high, so 4 pitches, a 4-pitch walk to Sullivan. So the tying run now represented at first base. The other side of the coin, Hunter Hines coming to the plate. He represents a possible go-ahead run. Evans, the first pitch to the left-handers outside, 1-0. So now 5 straight balls offered up by Evans, who was dialed in for the first 2 innings in relief. Now time called. We'll have Nate Yeske, the pitching coach, come out, check on Kaysen here after those 5 straight balls delivered. Fans help shape the future of medicine with Velocity Clinical Research. Participants can receive compensation, access new potential medicines, get free study-related exams. You can find a study near you at velocitytrials.com. What are they talking about, Doug? Control, just settle down?
What's going on out here, big guy? Where it happened to all the strikes and all the strikeouts? I mean, like just making sure he's okay. And then, of course, talking about this hitter, the base runner. It all matters right now, obviously, in a 1-run game here in the top of the 8th.
So the meeting all broken up.
Yeah, always a little concerning when it just kind of disappears. And that was a great time for a mound visit, actually.
So they'll get back to it. Hines steps back in, a 1-0 count. Sullivan down at first base. Evans delivers. Straight back foul into the screen off the bat of Hines. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, it worked.
One ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Fastball down the seam for a strike 2. Mason taking a little extra time here between pitches. He was on fire through the first 2 in relief. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Just high and outside. Evens the count now to Hines. 2-2. Runner at first, nobody out. The 2-2 pitch. Hines pops it up. Hernandez going back near the backstop, but it will catch the overhang out of play. Keep the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. March Madness continuing tonight. Of course, the SEC well represented, as we all know, but a couple of SEC teams make their exit here on this Friday, and one moves on. Several move on, but Tennessee defeated Kentucky tonight 78-65. Michigan State sends Ole Miss home 73-70. Auburn did advance 78-65 over Michigan.
Yeah, Houston just missed a tip in to win it with 2 seconds left. It's 60-60 right now between Houston and Purdue.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Back to baseball. Here's Hunter Hines, stands in. Pivotal moment in this game with a runner at first, nobody out. Evans fires, and a swing and a miss. Evans with the punch out. His 4th in relief.
Well, whatever Nate Yeske talked about has put 1 out on the board. Let's see if Evans can keep it going. That was a big out with Hunter Hines.
Michael O'Brien, a sophomore out of River Ridge, Louisiana, entered in the game at center field. He'll bat for the first time, and the first pitch to the left-hander, low and away for ball 1. O'Brien batting for the 13th time on the season, a .250 average. .286 with runners aboard. He's got Sullivan at first. The pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. LSU tonight, 2 runs on just 5 hits. Mississippi State, a lone run on 6 hits. Evans 1-1 delivery. High and inside, make it 2-1. Evans comes set. Right-hander taking time. Now the 2-1 comes back at us. Luckily the screen is there. It's foul. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Michael O'Brien, the Louisiana native. Evans, 2-2 pitch. Called strike 3. Inside corner, ring him up. That's the second out here in the top of the 8th. 5th punch out now for Evans in relief. And Nolan Stevens will come to the plate for Mississippi State, still with a runner at first base. And Sullivan got the leadoff walk.
17 strikeouts. Through 8 2/3.
First pitch to Stevens. Nowhere close on that swing, and it's 0-1.
He almost had time to swing twice. Way out front there.
Evans again from the stretch. The 0-1. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner takes the lead off of first, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside corner with a breaking ball, and it's now 1-2. Evans ahead. 2 outs, runner at first, top of the 8th, the 2-1 LSU lead. Setting up outside to the left-hander is Hernandez. Evans fires, and a base hit to left off the bat of Stevens. Great piece of hitting, hit it where it was. The pitch was a little up and outside. He just put the barrel of the bat on it, flips it into left, and with 2 outs, runners first and second. And the Bulldogs extend the top of the 8th inning. That'll bring Dylan Cupp to the plate.
Got to admit, with 2 strikes there and 3 strikeouts already in the game, I did not expect that. Stevens hit that ball. He smashed it 105 miles an hour through the left side.
So now we'll see Dylan Cupp 2 for 3, including a double early in the game. Breaking ball, strike, 0-1. The 0-1. This one a little high and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sullivan down at second base. Stevens over at first. Pitch down low. 2-1 now the count to Dylan Cupp. Righty on righty matchup as Evans looks back to second. Kaysen fires the 2-1, miss low. Now a 3-1 count for Dylan Cupp. Hernandez slowly tossed the baseball back to Evans as things have really slowed down here in the top of the 8th. Everything very methodical for Kaysen Evans, as well as the Mississippi State hitters. They now have 7 knocks on the night. Evans, 3-1 pitch. Did he go? They say he did not. Wow. Missed away. It's ball 4. Bases now loaded for the Bulldogs.
See the replay here on the monitor. Oh, wow. That's really, really close. Could have definitely gone the other way. Oh.
Now batting for Mississippi State, catcher number 22.
Ross Highfield, who entered the game for Joe Powell, behind the plate catching, will now come to the plate. Bat for the first time tonight. First time in this series. Highfield batting .250. Now Hernandez is going to call for time, and he's going to take a slow walk out of the mound. Tiger infield going to join him. Talk it over here with Kaysen Evans. 2 outs, top of the 8th. Bases loaded for the Bulldogs, trailing by a run, 2-1. So essentially a team meeting out here on the bump.
Yeah, got to make sure everybody's on the same page here for sure.
Kaysen Evans now with 52 pitches thrown in relief. Came out of the bullpen in the 6th inning. Runners take their lead, first, second, and third. The pitch, called strike. Starts out ahead of Highfield, 0-1. Highfield has batted 64 previous times on the year, and there's another fastball and a strike to get Evans ahead, 0-2. So maybe the pep talk from his teammates can settle Evans down a little bit. Bases are loaded, 2 outs, top of the 8th. 0-2 count to Highfield at the plate. Evans kicks, fires, and it's low and away, ball 1.
Hernandez just picked a 96-mile-an-hour fastball off the top of the dirt. Ooh.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs with the bases loaded. The Bulldogs trail LSU by a run, 2-1. The 1-2 delivery. Swing, and they miss. Struck him out. Evans with strikeout number 6. And the Bulldogs strand 3. No runs, 1 hit, 3 men left on. Kason Evans walks through fire, comes out the other side. We go to the bottom of the 8th inning. Tigers holding a 2-1 lead. 8-9, top of the order. Braswell, Stanfield, and Curiel. When we continue, this is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
Tiger fans, this is Eddie Kennison, former LSU football wide receiver. If you know me, you know I'm all about making big plays.
Tigers win! Tigers win!
That's why I joined the team at LSU Sports Properties. Our goal here is to help businesses make big plays both on and off the field. If you want to give your brand that competitive edge and be a part of the biggest stage in college sports, give the corporate sponsorship team at LSU Athletics a call. Your brand, our fans. Utilize the power of LSU Athletics to promote your business and sponsor LSU Athletics today. Call 225-578-2788. Go Tigers.
The Southeastern Conference. It's the land of legends, the places, the faces, and moments.
And he's going for it. It's a touchdown!
We've seen the confetti fall again and again. We're not done. It's time for the next generation to make their mark and go from 14 deep to 16 strong. It's a whole new ball game in the SEC, and it just means more.
LSU Tiger fans are gearing up with real Tigers apparel and merchandise from the official online store at lsushop.net. Get jerseys, sideline gear, polos, t-shirts, hats, official team merchandise from Nike, accessories, and much more. Over 3,600 products, all shipped right to your door. Head to the place real Tiger fans go for the selection only real Tiger fans get at lsushop.net.
Live action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball continues from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
Jay Johnson and his Tigers certainly looking for some insurance runs here late in this one. Bottom of the 8th inning. Tigers have led 2-1 over Mississippi State since the end of the 5th frame tonight. Luis Hernandez, as we mentioned, the difference maker, that solo home run in the bottom of the 5th. The difference so far is Michael Braswell set to lead it off for LSU. Stone Simmons certainly has pitched extremely well. He's made it awfully tough after coming in relief for the outstanding Pico Khan. First pitch to Braswell, called strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Quickly behind is Brazzi, 0-2. Michael tonight a fly ball out to right in the 3rd. He had a single in the 5th inning. His average now at 226. Batting 222 and leading off as the breaking ball missed low and away. 1 ball, 2 strikes now.
A couple right-handers starting to toss down in the Bulldogs bullpen. Maverick Rizzi messing around down in the Tigers bullpen. I don't know if we'll see him to start the next inning. There we go.
Right back up the middle. Second base hit of the night for Michael Braswell into center field. Tigers now their 7th Bingo Pest Product base hit of the night. Bingo Pest Products, guaranteed overnight extermination with Bingo. Good to see Michael Braswell swing a good bat.
Yeah, that ball was hit too. And Braswell's, that average starting to creep up a little bit now to 241. Was below 200 to start the week.
Chris Stanfield tonight, 1 for 2 in the 9 spot. Double back in the 3rd, is 6th double of 2025. He's caught looking back in the last time in the 5th inning. Squaring to bunt. Infield coming in on the corners. The bunt foul down the first base line. Fastball offered up by Simmons. Fans Capital One offering checking and savings accounts. No fees or minimums. Capital One, what's in your wallet? Last night, 8-6, 2-run win for LSU. They lead 2-1 here late in game 2 tonight. Stanfield again. announcing his desire to bunt. And a strike at the knees. He wasn't able to get a bat on it. It's 0-2.
He tried to bunt a ball and bunted that foul and then took a strike.
Now timeout. Jay Johnson bringing Stanfield over. Also will ask Derek Curiel to join them as they talk it over here. 0-2 count, runner at first for LSU. Fans, if you think you have what it takes to be a true Caniac maniac, you can prove it at the next home baseball game for the Tigers, which hopefully comes up tomorrow in Game 3. You can win a prize pack courtesy of our friends from Raising Cane's. Raising Cane's, one love. Quick little talk there with Stanfield. 0-2 count. Simmons, the right-hander, glances over to first. Short lead by Braswell. Showing bunt once again. He'll bring it back and swing. Foul, third base side. As we mentioned, we saw Stanfield successfully get a slash hit in the Missouri series. Still an 0-2 count. The 0-2 swing and another slow foul left of third. Still 0-2. Following tonight's action on the field, stay tuned on the LSU Sports Radio Network for the Women's Hospital Fighting Tiger 10th inning show. Braswell again a short lead off the first base bag. And Simmons, the 0-2 to the plate. Good eye by Stanny, stays away and missed inside, 1-2. Simmons 1-2 delivery and a swing and a miss. Stone Simmons records his third punch out. Stanfield down on strikes. Fastball low and in.
Yeah, you're right. Simmons has been very good in relief of Kahn. Not to mention eating up a lot of innings.
I think both coaches could take the game film, take some time early next week, show the entire pitching staff, hey guys, this is what we're looking for. You do this night after night, we're going to have a good season.
Yeah.
Curiel takes the first pitch, called strike, and it's 0-1. Derek tonight 0 for 3, a ground out, couple of ground outs, and a strikeout last time in the 5th inning. The 0-1. Off speed but outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Couple of minutes away from the start of Saturday morning. 1-1.
Oh.
Nicely done. Pitch on the inside corner off speed. Just ropes in there. Curiel with no offer, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. And once again, Reese, the left-handed hitting Curiel, will go to the extreme shift. 3 infielders right of second base with a runner at first. The 1-2. Almost got him, but he steps out of the way and evens the count 2-2.
You know, Simmons has saved some arms, but I'm also kind of happy to get him out of the way for tomorrow. I mean, he's got some good stuff out there.
The 2-2 to Curiel. Swung on against the shift, opposite field, base hit, and the reach base streak continues for the freshman Derek Curiel. A 1-out single, runners first and second for LSU.
Wow. 28 straight.
What else can we say about Curiel?
I don't know.
And the true freshman, as we said, coming into tonight, batting .370 through 2 weeks of SEC play. His average on the year now at .404, and he wields the bat knows he's got the shift on and just takes it oppo. So Jared Jones, who comes to the plate, he's 0 for 3 tonight. He's looking for something. He'll face Stone Simmons with runners first and second, 1 out. First delivery. They appeal to first, and I think Jeff Head went ahead behind the plate and made the call. Said Jared did not stay back, and it's 0-1. Braswell off of second, Curiel off of first with 1 out. The 0-1 to Jones. Foul down the third base line, and it's 0-2. Retrieve that foul ball out deep left. Now Jones will have to make a 2-strike approach here, widen the stance, re-grip the bat, and the 0-2 delivery. In the air. High to right center field. Stevens on the run on the track, and he's got room to make the play. Runner's going to advance to second and third. As Jones again going opposite field into the wind. Hung it up just enough. Looked good off the bat. And Stevens able to keep it in the park for the second out of the inning.
I mean, if obviously the wind weren't blowing, what would that be, 3 home runs this weekend for Jared Jones?
Now it'll be left up to Daniel Dickinson to try to find some insurance runs for the Tigers.
By the way, that was 104 off the bat. Talk about a big swing in the bat here for Dickinson if he's able to poke one through.
He's 1 for 3 tonight. His single came in the 4th inning. Simmons delivers a first pitch off-speed strike, 0-1.
Perfect timing right as the clock strikes midnight.
Batting .352 on the year, 405 with runners in scoring position as this just missed off the outer part of the plate. Evens the count 1-1. Yes, indeed. Good Saturday morning. One ball, 1 strike to Daniel Dickinson. Simmons, the 1-1. Off speed inside at the hands, make it 2-1. Braswell singled to center. Stanfield struck out. Curiel singled through the left side. Jones flied out to right center, and this one high in the air to left field. Coming near the line on the run is Chance. Gets to the track and has room to make the play for out number 3. Dickinson and the Tiger fans thought he might get it out of here, but it stays in the park, and the Tigers come up empty-handed. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left on in scoring position. 2-1 LSU leads. Mississippi State comes to the plate in the top of the 9th. This is Fighting Tiger baseball.
Bridgeway Hospice, the official hospice of LSU athletics, is the champion's choice for hospice care in South Louisiana. With over 10 years of excellence and experience, Bridgeway has 3 locations to serve you and your loved ones: Baton Rouge, Lafayette, and Plaquemine. Ask for Bridgeway Hospice by name, your champion's choice in comfort and compassionate care. Bridgeway Hospice says, "Go Tigers!"
Rock to the beat with these chart toppers from the Louisiana Lottery. It's a smash hit. Play Hit $100, hitting it big with $100 prizes. The chart leaders keep coming. Scratch big, win bigger. Play Loaded $200, fully loaded with $200 prizes. And climbing the charts, it's $1,000 stacked high with $1,000 prizes. Play the biggest hits now at any lottery retailer. Must be at least 21 to purchase.
I'm Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrell. Knowing the facts is the key to winning a case in court and also winning in life. To be a champion, you have to make good decisions, and one of those is to not vape. Vaping can destroy your lungs with toxic metals and chemicals. Some devices contain lead and nickel and even formaldehyde. Vaping can cause severe health problems, so choose to be a champion. Stay vape-free.
Paid for by the Louisiana Department of Justice.
Back to the action of LSU Fighting Tiger Baseball from the LSU Sports Radio Network.
LSU calling upon reliever Kason Evans, the true freshman out of Houston. Find 3 outs as quick as possible here in the top of the 9th inning. The Tigers with a 1-run lead over Mississippi State, 2-1 here in Game 2. Once again, welcome in to your Saturday morning. We thank you for staying along with us. A late start tonight due to weather. First pitch at 9:05, and we have had quite the contest tonight. Leading things off will be Gatlin Sanders atop the order for Mississippi State. Sanders 1 for 4, a single back in the 5th. He's got a 1-0 count. Evans now working quickly again, delivers a strike to even it up 1-1. Approaching 60 pitches thrown in relief. Again called upon in the 6th inning. The 1-1 belted to center field. Stanfield came in and took a pause, and it comes right to him for out number 1. 1 down, 2 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU here in the top of the 9th.
The first one and the last one, those are the toughest to get. That's a big out for Kason Evans.
Left fielder Bryce Chance.
Bryce Chance also 1 for 4 tonight. His single came in the 5th inning. 3 strikeouts at the plate. Got him in on the hands. Little slow bouncer to Jared Jones at first. Ball almost stopped completely on a dime, but Jared picks it up, steps on the bag. 2 down, 1 to go for the Fighting Tigers of LSU.
That thing had some English on it. Almost put a burn mark out there in the grass. Jared Jones had to be pretty patient with that runner barreling down the first baseline. Nice job of seeing it in the glove and getting that second out. 1 more.
Ace Reese now 1 for 4 as well. His single came in the 4th. Also came around to score the run for Mississippi State. First pitch driven down the line in right, but right of the foul pole. Mississippi State fans rose to their feet. Tiger fans held their breath. It's 0-1.
Like that kid came away with 2 balls tonight.
Reese makes the slow walk back to the plate, picks up the lumber. Again with the left-handed hitter, they'll have on the shift with Milam right of second base. Dickinson 15 feet into right field as this swing is fouled into the screen third base side. And now Evans ahead in the count, 0-2. Nobody on, 2 outs, top of the 9th, the 2-1 LSU lead over Mississippi State.
How about strikeout number 19 here?
The 0-2. Just missed the outside corner. Wow. That's about as good a 0-2 pitch without a strike you can throw.
It really is.
The 1-2. Just missed again outside, maybe a tad low.
Come on, Blue.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Ace Reese trying to keep it alive. The 2-2 off the end of the bat, foul into the screen. Count remains 2 balls, 2 strikes. LSU Athletics would love to think it's Team LSU corporate partners. Cox, McDonald's, Our Lady of the Lake, Albertsons, Louisiana Blue, Coca-Cola, and Hancock Whitney. Here we go, 2 outs. The 2-2 pitch. Miss low. We got a full count now for Ace Reese.
I think that's the first time someone didn't swing at that pitch.
2 outs, nobody on. 2-1, LSU leading here in the top of the 9th inning. Reese at the plate, Evans on the mound. The payoff delivery high and outside, ball 4. Reese earns the 2-out walk. Represents the tying run now aboard for the Bulldogs. That should get Sullivan coming to the plate here for Mississippi State. 0 for 2 tonight. Looks like we'll get a pinch runner out of the dugout.
Evans up to 67 pitches. He went 60 his last time out at Texas. But other than that, the most he had thrown all year was 44.
Aaron Downs going to come in to pinch run for Reese. And Sullivan will come to the plate. He's 0 for 2 tonight. He has reached base on a couple of walks, one in the 4th, one in the 8th. Also a couple of strikeouts on the ledger, one in the 2nd, one in the 5th inning, both swinging. Evans checks the runner and the pitch. Missing outside with the breaking ball, and it's 1-0. One-0 pitch. There's a strike with a fastball to make it 1-1. One ball, one strike, top of the 9th, runner at first. A 2-1 LSU lead. The 1-1. Down the middle for strike 2. Goes back to the hammer fastball at 95, and it's 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Noah Sullivan. Noise starts to ramp up here at the box. Runner at first, 2 outs. The 1-2. Missed away. Even count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. What else would you expect here in the top of the 9th inning with these two teams getting after each other tonight?
Nothing.
A combined 3 runs and 14 hits, a 2-1 LSU lead.
Come on, let's end this thing right here.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner at first. Evans kicks and fires. The 2-2 in the air to center field. Stanfield on the run. Stanfield makes the catch. Tigers win. Tigers win. Into the McDonald's sign just right of the batter's eye. Super Stanfield makes the play, and the Tigers clinch the series with a 2-1 victory tonight over Mississippi State. Second SEC Series win for the Tigers here in 2025 with the victory. LSU 25-3, now 6-2 in SEC play. Hard luck loss for the Bulldogs. They're now 16-11, make them 1-7 in Southeastern Conference play. A thriller tonight at the box. We had to wait later, but it was well worth the wait. 2-1, the final score, LSU over Mississippi State. This is Fighting Tiger Baseball.
If you live in Louisiana, you know what the mini plants up and down the river mean for our state's economy. And for over 40 years, Action Industries has been committed to providing quality construction, maintenance, operational, and consulting services through the refinery and petrochemical industries. When it comes to safety and quality, Action Industries beats the industry standard. Call today or visit actionindinc.com. That's